All good.
Okay. We're live. We don't wait. We don't wait for Mut. Is he ever on time, ever?
I don't think so.
Ever? Is that hard? I mean, it's not that hard.
He's busy.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ. Did he give you a heads up, Justin, or no?
He did.
What did he say?
He said traffic is bad. Looking around like 9:35-ish.
Traffic is bad for everyone.
I got here on time.
Yeah, I got here a half hour early today.
Yeah, you did.
Tweet out the fucking waste of time that was, Dave. Good job, Dave.
Not a full waste of time.
Full waste of time.
Okay.
Well, yeah, no, you're right. Full in that we now know. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they're very nice people, but yeah, I don't. Frustrating. But that's the life of the case. You just, way more misses than hits, It's the way it is, I think.
I like getting to hear business, Dave.
Oh.
Just bend your ear for a moment.
Just a total tune-out. I'm going to tune out that serious calling. He's like, this thing that is clearly could never happen. Dave's like, I think it's worth a phone call. I'm like, why don't you make the fucking phone call then, Dave?
I'll make the phone call.
Good, make the phone call. We have high-powered agents and attorneys now.
Right.
We should be making phone calls. Phone calls. Like 90 meetings. I was just saying to him, like 40 meetings over the next couple of weeks. I have no idea about what. None. Yeah. No, like Benicio production. I'm like, what am I going to pitch?
Not great representation. Not great.
Really?
Well, I just mean you should have an idea of what's going into all this.
Yeah, but there's some personal accountability as well. Yeah. Justin, can you kill somebody so I can do season 3 of the case? Just keep it quiet, all right?
Not too quiet, though.
I don't know.
No.
Was it me?
I wonder what happened if Mick Mark's on a dead somewhere.
Why am I a giant pussy?
8,000 stab marks and semen all over him.
This could be anybody.
Yeah, Jesus. Justin, that's it today.
I know it's bad.
That's the worst I've ever seen it.
I know people aren't going to. This is a new one, too.
Oh, is it? That's new?
This is because up here, right here, and right here.
Who's not going to believe that?
I don't know.
You're lying.
Normally they're the same ones, but this is a new one, and it popped up on Sunday.
It's amazing because I feel like I'm in like NASA discovering a star, being this far away, being able to see it, like a brain that can. We should be able to name them.
And then you find out it's actually been here for millions of years.
That's right. You should sell them and name them.
Oh,
Justin.
it's just how you can buy a star.
That's
one of those
why I
scams?
said it, Justin. Yeah, yes, that's exactly why I said it, Justin. Boy, he's sharp today, isn't he?
Good.
Look how happy is he? Smiling today. The hate is gone today, huh?
He got it out.
Yeah. No, it was all.
It's nice to get it
flushed
out
out of my system.
Yeah, I don't think it's all flushed out. If you were sitting there right now, you'd feel.
Oh,
the exact same.
I'd still be the exact same way.
Here's my Mick
He's just
take.
a giant vagina.
Here's my Mick take. And people seem to think I'm pro Mick. I'm not. I'm neutral on this one. I like Mick and I like Justin. I think Mick would have been served well yesterday to say, listen, like I was a fucking mess physically. I was a mess mentally. Completely my fault. I don't think he's capable of that, A. And B, I suppose even if he did that, Justin would still say you didn't go on the podcast and say something different in 2 days.
Yes, but if he did that, Justin's a pushover, you forget.
Yeah, he hates, but I agree mostly, but he hates Mick. Like, if he did that, if Mick said, listen, I was sick, I was 112 pounds, like mentally, I went through a bunch of shit, totally stupid, I shouldn't have said that, my fault, 1,000% my fault, you still wouldn't believe him, right? Or would you?
I would have accepted his apology, but I would have said, but you're just going to do this in a week.
Yeah.
And then if he proved me wrong on that, then I look like an asshole.
I know, but you would say he's going to do it eventually anyway. Even if it's not in a week, it'll be in 2 weeks or 3 weeks, which is kind of why I like him. But he is going to do that.
If Mick wanted to, the more time goes on, the more Mick is proven right. If he doesn't do that.
But he can't help himself.
I understand.
I don't like disappoint his Mick's ally, his partner in life, I don't think.
I was concerned because I didn't see a lot of Mick activity on social media yesterday. He was quiet.
Was he okay?
So I don't know. I think we have to ask Justin, is Mick okay?
He did reach out to me.
He did?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Good. Let's hear it.
He said he hopes that whenever he comes in the studio, he doesn't want to do the whole fighting thing.
Oh. Did you call him a pussy again or no?
No, I just like the message.
You like thumbs up?
He said he had no problem with anything I said except when I called him a liar about the exaggerating his health issues.
Mm-hmm. What'd you say to that?
I just liked the message. I didn't say anything.
What do you think about that?
I like this.
Do you think he's doing that just is there a game to that, or do you think he's being sincere?
I think he's trying to play a little sympathy card. I mean, it's just a fact that if you lose 50% of your blood, you're dead. If you lose 40% of your blood, you're dead.
Okay. Okay.
I did see some tweets to that effect yesterday. People sending articles.
In this Elon world, though, I don't know what's real.
Maybe it's a miracle of modern science.
Yeah. I mean, someone's got to be first.
Right.
You know?
That's true.
Jackie Robinson was first.
That's
Rosa
right.
Parks was first.
It's true.
Dwight Evans was first.
They didn't lose 50% of their blood.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Well, I don't know. How do you know?
What was Dwight Evans first in? Dwight Evans.
First in the American League Gold Glove voting 1 year.
Oh.
Yeah, a bunch of years he won it. I'm saying,
go.
yeah, people are first. Yeah. Daniel Day-Lewis was first 3 times in the Academy Award voting.
Yeah.
You know, I know movies, maybe not sports movies that well, but I know movies in general. So,
Spoilers.
well, no, I'm just saying there are others who are worse. I'll say that. But yeah, so okay, all right. I know it's a weakness of mine. I can't help it. I genuinely feel bad for the guy.
One thing I definitely did.
I will say this. I'm sorry, Mike. I will say this about Mick, though. Say whatever you want. Mick does this. Mick does that. Mick whatever. When the show starts at 9:30, Mick is here.
He knew it was coming.
Yeah, Mick is on time. Mick is punctual.
Was he really here yesterday?
What do you mean? No,
Was he here? I mean, come on.
You'll go puffy.
Commentary.
Long ride. It's annoying.
Everyone's
ride today.
puffy nowadays.
Yeah,
That's true. That's true.
we're all puffy. What's up, Michael?
What do you? Oh, Mick,
I don't care for that transition.
I can't. Was very close to wearing that same sweatshirt.
why
I was
don't you take
very
that?
good
Why
on
don't you
the
take
blow.
that
Would have been fun.
the thing off?
It's freezing in here. No,
It's not freezing.
it is freezing in here. Yes.
68 degrees.
If it was 68
cold for
degrees, if you said
Too cold for me.
If you said tomorrow the temperature's 68 degrees outside, you'd
Too
be
cold?
happy. Too cold.
Too cold.
Too cold.
Eh.
In November?
Yeah, it was about 65 yesterday. A little windy.
It wasn't 65 yesterday, was it?
Yeah.
It's a very nice day. It's nice
Nice
today.
mild day. Yeah.
Huh? What was your Mick take? He wasn't here. You said
Mick the
former teammate of yours.
Mick the basketball coach was awesome. Like when he coached that one game, he came in. I thought he was.
I wasn't there. I missed the whole thing.
He was terrific. I just don't. I admit I don't know which the real Mick is after all this time. I don't know if the real Mick is the nice guy who at the basketball game is supportive, or the guy who comes in and literally just frustrated the hell out of Justin.
I think that's a real Mick, personally. And that's why people
like
maybe
that
think I have a
Mick.
weakness for him.
I like that Mick.
I actually think he's a nice guy who tries to be an asshole.
Well, I think it's all. That's what I was going to say. Is one thing I definitely believe is when he said he's like, "Well, I actually believed I was never coming in again." I believe that. I don't think he does this thing where it's like, "I'm going to say
he
I'm
gets all
not
worked up,
coming
yeah.
in."
He gets
like,
like- yeah, right.
And in his mind, he really believes that in the moment.
Correct.
Like,
I think
I've been there.
that's true. Yeah. I think he's a better person than Justin.
Maybe
I've started to think that too.
Yeah, I mean, Justin's been mean to all of us
Justin
lately.
snicker at me.
his job is beneath him recently. Yeah.
And are you actually down with him? Or was that a bit yesterday?
Oh, I thought that video was awful. That after
What video?
we do these great recaps after every show. and he-
That is what it was
Who
about.
cares, you
Stupid
loser.
dinner video.
I cared about it.
Why?
Shut up, Dave. Go park your car.
I saved you that night, so you're welcome.
Yeah, that's true.
Save
By the
anything,
way.
yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, I just missed that Cullinane fangirl who came by. I'm so mad. There's a woman
So
walking
did
away.
I.
I assumed she came over to talk to you, and Dave.
I wasn't there.
She knew me from TikTok.
Yeah, I was going to the bathroom. I came back, and Dave was all happy. He's pretending it wasn't a big deal. He was so
Not
happy.
the most appropriate thing by you guys to all point at her and look over. I mean, she's a human being. All right,
Barely.
she was there
If
with
you
a
look at
guest.
her, I would say it's...
come on. Come on. She was very nice.
Jesus, God. Johnny Rockets is closed after that. No, I didn't even see her. I don't even know. I'm sure she was lovely. But yeah, so I don't know. It was weird because Justin was just, and I don't blame him. He was just so on the offense that I was like, wow, this is.
But I get that too, where like if Mick talked a bunch of shit about me and
my
then
own
came in
shit.
here and was like,
Yeah.
"Man, don't worry about it. I'm not mad." I'd be like,
Yeah.
but you got me so. What
Right.
the fuck?
Right. And Mick would bring the chocolate milk. He'll be here waiting for me. But Justin doesn't matter. I'm not ranking producers here. And it'd be nice to have a cup, but it's neither here nor there. But no, in the old days, it's fine. But now Justin's a star. Look at that zit. Look at that fucking zit, Dave.
getting big.
Jesus.
It's not stress. It's not stress.
No, definitely not stressed.
What's he stressed about?
I don't know.
Was it like
Or
that?
it's not the bag of Snickers that I see over there.
Does he really have a bag of Snickers?
Oh, yeah.
Mini Snickers or
A lot, of
Halloween
wrappers, a
Snickers?
lot of wrappers in the trash.
Has he always had those though? Like when he was an intern, did he have?
I don't. Thank you, Justin. Justin, you're another Mike. Stupid. You go over there, idiot. Jesus, rookie. How many Snickers have you been having?
What do you say?
How many Snickers have you been having?
None today.
Okay, Dave just said you had a whole bag full of them or something.
Oh yeah,
Well,
last night.
It's
I
a
was
post Halloween come down.
Yeah, that can
They
happen.
were on sale.
Yeah. Okay. I guess they were.
They weren't.
They weren't on sale after Halloween. They weren't.
No, I got them from BJ's.
Oh well. Okay. There you go.
But my zits started popping up in 2021.
2021.
Yeah, about August of 2021.
Why? Anything happened then or no?
I did receive a vaccination.
Oh sure.
Oh.
I think you also cost Kirk $29,000
That's
in that
the
same month,
He gets a vaccine 3 years later.
if I remember right.
They've been around for like 2 years.
That's 3 years now.
I know, but it takes a while. The zits have been around for like 2 years.
Oh. 2021. So 2021 has nothing to do
3
with it.
years?
Well, it takes like a.
You think it took a year because after you got the vaccine to get zits?
Yes, it takes a while.
Okay. You think that's really why?
I'm just, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Boy. Okay. Anyways, what else?
Who's this random Pugbane guy going at you on Twitter yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Well, he kept my For You feed. I suspect it's because he mentioned SNL.
No.
What?
You were searching Elon.
I did see him
You
say
were
that.
searching Elon.
I guess that's one name I've never searched. Yeah, this poor guy. He said that Elon's the worst person ever to host SNL. I think I said I remember OJ hosted. He did host.
Well, somebody confirmed that yesterday, actually.
Who, the Juice himself?
No, the SNL cast member who said that he made her cry or something like that. Did you see this?
This is off my tweet or no?
No.
Oh.
I'm saying that they confirmed that he was the worst person to host SNL.
OJ.
Elon Musk.
Oh, Elon Musk.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
well, I'm sure he was not a great person.
Yep.
But I was not amazed. I did it kind of as a thing, but I knew every response was like, Elon's worse. Elon's worse.
Yeah,
Elon's worse. Like, O.J. Simpson did cut two people's heads off, and he beat and stalked this woman for years. I don't know. And by the way, went to jail for a bunch of other stuff. But I know people. Someone's got to tell me why Elon's bad. I don't know what to say. I don't have a great
He
answer.
helped the orange man win the presidency. That's
But
why he's
but
bad.
they go deeper than that. They have all these theories and
Twitter is a big thing.
Twitter.
Because he changed Twitter to X. Because he ruined Twitter. Is that the?
Yeah, which Twitter does stink now. I mean, there's no doubt, but it always stunk. So I don't.
It's all porn now. I see a lot of porn.
A lot of porn. Yeah. So
Well, that's the algorithm. If you're obviously
search
clicking
for
on it.
It's like Jason Whitlock that time.
No, not so much the algorithm. It's just always there. It's all there.
What do you mean?
Like,
If I go my For You right now, I'll get porn.
I'm not
No,
searching.
like you
I'm
get
not searching
reply.
porn.
You don't get replies.
the
like,
replies
my
are-
porn
click
bots
my
have
only-
always been.
Oh
the,
yeah.
I get a
Something
ton,
Elon lied about. He said he was going to get rid of those.
I get a ton of replies that are like,
Crypto.
like AI. Like Kirk Minahan spoke to, about, you know what I mean? That thing where it's like,
I
who's
also get, I lost my job and I invested $2,000 into this.
That's
And I
Mutt's
got-
account.
It's funny. I've been getting a lot of those
Yeah.
too. It's good timing, actually.
Where are we at right now before we get to this Elon thing? Where are we at right now with the stake? Because you said at dinner the other night, which you gave, Dave can confirm, he saw this. One of the fakest reach into your pocket to pay in the history.
There was nothing fake about
can't
that.
even, just be like Justin and I. Don't even.
Why?
Don't even
Why-
bother.
And I said, I'll get the tip, and you said no.
When people do this, how come they're never able, like right now? I don't want people to be.
Actually, had cash on me too. It would have worked out.
All right, ready? I'm going to look for it right now. I was going to stay up, but I don't need everyone gawking at my penis. So,
Jeff D. Minahan.
right, here we go. Boom. There it is right there. Why is everybody always like,
What the heck?
Okay, I was-
Where's that
why were
darn
you,
thing?
you stood up? Why were you struggling
I was
so much
wearing
to
a
get?
suit coat. My pants were a little bit tighter than
Double-fisting
normal.
booze, too, I might add.
Single fisted. So a listener bought me a beer. I wasn't going to say no to that. And so I just like stand up because I had the suit
You
coat
drove
over
home,
the
right?
pocket. I did. Yes.
I'm just trying to get all the facts straight. Jesus.
I had this with the blue suit coat on, so I stood up to get the wallet. You said, I got it. I appreciate it.
It was no big deal.
That was a slow.
You also
that
think
was
like
slow?
6 times. I'm like, it's Johnny Rocket.
If it was a black suit coat, would have been easier to get to the wallet.
I don't know if the color matters.
It's just an
but
interesting
it was over,
addition.
It was laying like it was big enough where it was over the pocket where the wallet was. My wallet was not inside the jacket.
Anyway, we're talking,
that
and I
move.
said to him, I was like, you just don't do this anymore. And you seemed a little downtrodden by that. Is there going to be a season 2 of?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. No.
You would not do it. Now you're done. You said, Dave, Justin, Mike. You said once you're done with season 1, you're going to say everything you about Shander and all this stuff.
No, you want me to. I'm fine.
My life will go on.
What I've said on this show is what I said was probably not a great choice by me for a bunch of different reasons.
Do you like the guy?
He seems like a very nice guy and a good dad. Yes, but in terms of working with him,
He's a good dad.
it didn't work. It seems like a very good dad to his 2 kids.
How the hell do you know that?
I see him interact when we're setting up for the show every week.
Was he playing Ring Around the Road? What was he doing?
No, he's multitasking at home as a very good dad. Like getting the stream ready, testing the stream out.
Was he feeding them?
He sounds like
Yeah,
a great
sometimes,
dad.
yes.
You know why you got to see that? Because he won't get off his ass and get the fucking Mohegan
He didn't
Sun.
go once.
That's
Like you did for 10 fucking weeks in a
He
row.
did also say on the air Thursday, I thought we had one more show. That was maybe not great reading of
Yeah, I did.
the language there. It was very weird. Like they thought there was another show. We'd clearly done this grand 10-week. That was a weird move. But
Much like Shander, you also didn't get Justin a gift for his 10 weeks.
I mean, do you want to? Can I get through one of these?
I'm just saying.
Fucking end.
I mean, that was unbelievable.
What was unbelievable about it? This I really didn't get. I don't. This is
How?
You presented
you're
it as
forced-
your gift.
You went up there and was like, "Hey, here's our big gift for Justin Trudell." You did
Okay.
that.
You can call Mike in Providence if you want. He
I
came
don't want
to the show.
to.
So the show ends the week before. Him and his brother were there. His brother Chris, very nice guys.
Keep going.
And he
please.
said, "Are you going to put Justin on the air?" He said, "Yes, but I also want to get him something."
You also didn't put Justin on the air.
I just don't trust
Right,
him.
Justin?
It's not.
You don't trust him.
I don't trust Justin.
He was offered. Let's be truthful here.
What?
He was offered. Mutt said if you can say something and keep it clean, and
Yeah,
Justin
he knows the
walked
answer's
away.
no. The answer's no. to
Yeah,
that.
so
okay, all right. Go
I
ahead.
made the right move there.
Right, yeah. God forbid he said something bad. Who would care?
Mohegan Sun?
What's he gonna say? What would you have said, Justin?
Did you hear what he was yelling during the show? You were sitting next
Well,
to
he
him.
wasn't wrong. What was he wrong about?
Vince McMahon is
Let's yell Justin
accused
more.
of some things.
We said Justin Herbert at one point. He just yells, Justin.
No, that's his bit.
That's a little humor.
It's true.
Thanks, Brad.
It's Kirk's guy.
I'm a Brad guy.
It's a nice hug you guys had.
Where were we?
I don't know. We moved to the trophy. Well, I don't know if we're talking about
it's
dinner or
fine.
trophy.
You didn't buy
It's
the trophy.
abomination.
Yeah, thank you, Mike. I should have thanked Mike in Providence. It was he said, I got a buddy who runs a trophy company. I'll take care of it. I'll send you a picture. He did. I offered to pay. He said no.
Such
So
a
that's
picture.
of what it looked like.
It looked like a trophy.
It did. It looked good
Yeah.
too.
Mutt
Sorry,
approved.
broke it.
Mutt gave it first look.
Yeah, it's like an approval, right? It's like someone
up
sends
on
you a logo for the Blind Mike
thumbs up on
project.
that.
Yeah, we like
Right,
that. Looks
right.
good. Yeah.
So the idea that you were just Mike from Providence was there, you're like, we should do something for Justin.
You can call
And then
him
Mike
right now.
goes,
If he tells me a
as
liar.
a matter of fact,
Mike,
my buddy
Mike from
owns
Providence, you and I should do something for Justin.
No, I was saying he's
should
asking
get him
what
a trophy.
We were
And he
talking
goes,
about a
coincidentally.
Shut the fuck up, please. You talked all day yesterday. You took over the show. Sit down for a second, okay?
He's sitting down.
He said we should do. I said we should do something for him. He said my friend has a trophy company. I'll take care of it.
To be fair, that's really doing nothing for him.
What the fuck?
I'm just saying. I mean,
Such
it's
a
a
dick.
$20 trophy.
It was a nice little. I thought it was a nice gesture.
it meant something to me.
It's gone now, though.
It meant.
Did you smash it? Is it? Can I see it?
It's in the trash. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Can't touch it.
Can I go look at it?
Yeah, no, well, after the show, you can look at it if you like. But I mean, you gotta have pride, Justin. Can't have both ways. Where are the steak tips right now?
In the fridge.
Jesus Christ.
You should bring those home, Mud. You like steak tips.
Yeah, Mike, you want?
I'm not taking mixed steak tips. No, those are meant for Bill Trudell. Bill needs to eat those steak tips.
That's true.
Really, what should have happened was Mick cooks them for Bill Trudell.
That's what I
That
said.
would have been nice.
Have Bill and Justin over to Mick's parents' house, and then that's the other thing is a weird like bachelor Mick where he's living
Living with a couple?
He said he's living with his friend.
Do you not believe this story?
Do you believe the story?
Oh,
Because I don't.
come on, he
I'm
apologized.
asking you a question. I'm asking you a question.
I don't.
Where is he living?
I think he probably moved back in with his parents, which I would say there's no problem.
Just realized what Mick has done.
What's that?
Mick apologized, and Justin has not moved on. So now Mick can say, I tried with this guy.
sent
I
him a text.
tried, and he wouldn't let me be the bigger man.
I think Mick is living with his friend. Probably rent for a room or whatever. Yeah. I don't think is that unbelievable?
Well, what's unbelievable was, and Mike brought this up yesterday. He brought the Great Dane with him. So Great Danes are big dogs, right?
Tough. That's a tough one.
That's tough.
I agree.
Well, what's he going to do? He can't leave the dog in the street.
Oh, Christian got one dog, he got the other.
Yeah.
Can't he live? Shouldn't he have left the dog with Christian? If there were dogs they got together, should he have just left the
No,
dogs
why?
there?
It's his dog.
I don't think so.
He's paying rent. He's doing the guy a favor.
Yeah.
He can bring his dog.
Yeah, why can't? Yeah, that's part of the agreement.
I don't know. I think
Do you think he's living with that guy, Dave, or no?
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
So do I. 100%. Justin's just a cynic, that's all.
Yeah, I think he's a liar. Yeah, he just sucks.
Will you listen to the Beyond Average one where he rips you whenever next week after?
Yeah, it's my job.
Attaboy, what a pro.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that'll be, I think, satisfying for you if he does that. That's a win.
Yeah, I think he's in a tough spot right now.
I actually don't think he is. I think he could say I've moved on and not do it.
But can he?
We'll find out. Because, I mean, you take minimal shit. Because then you start looking like the bad guy, to Mike's point.
I know. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So if you're him, play it and be like, hey, listen, I apologize. Then move on, I think.
But he didn't apologize.
I thought he did.
He took 50% of the blame.
What did he say to you in the text? Write to you in the text.
Right. In
rather.
the text, he
He
apologized.
said he hopes that today was the last day we have to fight in studio.
The word sorry is not there if I took your phone right now.
Nope.
Really?
He said he has a lot more fun when it's just guys just shooting the shit.
There's a lot of words. There's a lot of typing.
And then he says he does hope I enjoy the steak tips.
Will you?
And then he also likes to think that if he knew everything medically, then I wouldn't have said what I said.
He might be right.
Maybe.
Yeah. So but you didn't respond with any words at all.
Nope. Just thumbs up.
What does that mean, thumbs up?
Acknowledged.
I know, but what do you mean?
Fuck
with that,
you.
though? Yeah. Yeah.
Saying I see this and I don't give a fuck.
Is that what that means?
Pretty much. I mean, I'm not going to constantly, if he comes in again, I'm not just going to fight with him. Out of
Yeah, yes, you
nowhere.
will. Yeah, you will.
Out of nowhere.
you can't help
He
yourself.
triggers you. He triggers you.
Yeah, if you mean by fight for him, I'm going to call him out on his bullshit. Then I'm going to call him out on his bullshit.
Yeah, good.
But if he's just going to come in here and like want to pretend like if he wants to have no consequences for his actions, I mean that's not the.
What are you,
world we
Clint
live in.
Eastwood?
The behavior police.
The guy was 110 pounds a few months ago. I don't know. Guy lost 80% of his blood. I think something should be accounted for that. What else? Oh, so you're saying you don't? Oh, go ahead, Mike.
You're letting him off on this trophy
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I mean, the trophy thing's a fucking scam. So
What was the scam about it?
So season 2 is
Undecided. I don't think
Who's
it'll
it
be
up
without
to?
Shopper. Well, Mohegan Sun's got to decide if they want to do something.
Have you talked already to them?
Not directly, but they're interested in continuing some relationship going forward. They liked the show. They thought Thursday show was the best show. I would agree. But things have to change.
Why was it better than the other shows?
Because at least technically from the video
Didn't
side,
even work.
No, but that's to Dave's point.
Why are they acting like you're
Well,
program
the show's
director?
fucking
You're the
horrible.
fucking
What are you
program
talking
director.
about?
I thought the show was Thursday was good, but in
The actual content?
yes.
People there were like upset.
But to your point, as I explained after the show to them, like the audio in there was not good.
That's not. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's not the issue.
Okay. That's
I mean,
your
it could be.
opinion. That's fine.
First of all, your audio was fine. You were blaring.
Yes, it was too. But those guys there helping me were great guys. Couldn't tell me why all of a sudden after 9 weeks we couldn't get the audio
Dave,
in
is
the
the
building.
content
right.
of the show good? Like Justin, when you're listening to it,
Not particularly.
Justin?
No.
It's tough. I do like the bomber, but
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you just do it with the bomber?
What's up, Bomber? We'll see what happens.
What about Montante?
I like Mike. Good guy.
there is a finite amount of NFL season left as well.
There sure is. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's done for the season, right?
I don't know.
It's actually up to the Super Bowl. There's more football to be played than was during the show.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, why don't you guys just keep doing it? Like, why wouldn't you and Montante just do it this Thursday?
So you have to figure out the details. If we're going to,
What details?
I also don't know if they want to do it. I'm not going to
Dave,
put
what's
words in
going
their
on?
mouth.
The details, Mutt.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to look better technically. The things have. There's got to be some changes that are made from a technical standpoint going forward.
Yeah, but you can
if
do
we
it
do
from
the
your
show.
you can do it from your basement.
Yeah, that's one exactly. There's one version of the show where we're maybe not live there every single Thursday night.
But you want to be there, though. You like being
I like being. I
energy.
like the casino. I like the energy there. Yes, I love Mohegan Sun.
It's the most depressing place on earth.
Okay.
We're walking by, you're like, that's nice.
What's that?
When we were walking out, there's just a woman with like a
Holding your newborn child. It's like an old guy like asleep. These people just losing their money. It's just
Or
so,
winning a college fund.
Yeah, right.
That too, yes.
It's just so depressing.
You just hate people having fun. You just don't like it.
That place is not like anyone's having fun.
Oh,
it
fuck
can be
off
fun.
again.
It can be fun.
Yeah. Do you think more people have fun when they leave, or you know what I'm saying?
Statistically, probably less people have
Yes.
What about when they spin the wheel that you were talking about?
Oh, that's the job Mutt wants.
Again, I got a call today with those guys.
You do.
Yes.
You take that guy's job?
Listen, to stand in the middle of the casino and call out numbers and get people to sign up, pretty good deal.
I agree.
Does seem fun.
What else going on?
Just so you know, Michael Strahan is not going to be punished for not
That
putting
was
his
so
hand
dumb.
on
He
it.
should be.
Thankfully, Fox
should
Sports
be.
is not going to punish him.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, no suspension.
Jerry did not weigh in on that, right? I think Jerry stays away from that.
That was his coworker, right? On Newsmax?
Who's that?
It was a Newsmax. No, Newsmax guy called out Strahan.
Oh, is that who started it?
One of Jerry's
Oh,
guys.
Starnes or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People don't like hearing this. Strahan took off his pants and took a shit during it. I wouldn't care. Who fucking cares? It's America. I don't understand that.
As I said during
I've
the
never got it.
Kaepernick thing, like most people are buying beer or
Who the hell's listening to the
taking
national
a piss
anthem?
while the national anthem is going.
No, they still sell beer during the anthem, don't they?
Right.
Of course. Yeah, there's this non-story. I saw Jay Glazer. Did anybody else stand up for him at Fox or no? Or Good Morning America or anybody?
I don't believe anybody else at Fox or anywhere. I saw Kate from Barstool stood up for him. And
I
Chaps.
did. I quote tweeter. Oh, Chaps did too?
Yeah.
Oh, I take it back then. It's too bad. Who the Kate? Was it Josh Hawley? Is that who it was? Is that the senator who we got in the fight with her over or no?
It sounds
Is that his name?
familiar.
Remember years ago. That's when we had a big thing with her.
Oh, 'cause the NBA, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
Wojnarowski and
Yeah.
Wojnarowski like emailed him like "fuck you," and they were like, "Yeah."
Yes.
It's so stupid. Everyone's so goddamn dumb. But yeah, Strahan, good. I mean, you know, I think Strahan's probably kind of an asshole. I know Mike and the Mad Dog always hated him. They say he was a prick. But like, he did the right thing. Like, not even the right. He didn't do anything wrong.
He did nothing wrong.
What was he supposed to do?
What's the right thing or wrong thing? What is the wrong thing
The
there?
next thing now, like they had their hand in their heart, but they weren't singing or they weren't speaking. When is it? What do you have to do? Like, do we need, you know? Justin probably wants everyone to do this, right? Stand up and salute and all this stuff.
No. You can do it. I literally don't give a shit what you do. I cry during it, but that's just me.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Every time.
Yes.
He forces himself.
It's definitely a bit. Go ahead.
Definitely do.
They've also now possibly made it a thing where now in support of Strahan, people might just keep their hands down during the now it's a thing where Strahan probably just did it by accident.
Definitely did it by. I think definitely. We'll find out.
He posted a picture of his father. I don't know
Yeah,
if
he
it
was in the military.
25-year
who had the
veteran,
exact same stance.
Yeah. Well, it's
Yeah.
not that unusual. It's weird. It's a weird right wing. Like I said, there's no bigger group of snowflakes than the extreme right wing. They're total. You guys won. Like, Jesus Christ, you won. Now you're after Michael Strahan. Now, just give up. You won. You won. You got your guy in office. You won.
Oh, what's his name stood up for him? Jay Glazer with like a million
That's what
words.
I just said, you
yeah,
idiot.
Yeah, million words.
Jesus. Is anybody listening? Did I just say his
No,
name?
you asked me.
did.
No, I know, but I was a dummy and I said nobody at Fox News stood up.
I did not
He
hand
said
over the
Jay
heart.
I said Jay Glazer did.
Oh, you did?
He said Jay Glazer. Anyone else?
Anyone else at Fox?
Yes.
Oh, anyone.
He's also not
else
a Fox News, Jay
Well,
Glazer.
it's Fox Sports, same thing.
I didn't do hand over the heart.
Definitely not the same thing.
High school basketball during the anthem. I did not do that. I stood like that.
That's
Trying to
brave.
get pumped up for the game. Yeah.
They played the.
Brr, brr, brr.
We had the.
We had Whitney Houston. I think at one point.
Oh, really?
From the Super Bowl.
My freshman
yeah.
year was a record player.
What?
Yes. Dun, 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 dun. You said that thing. Okay, where are we going? Are we going to go to Papa Gino's after the game? We're doing that.
Am I guarding this
geez.
game? Am I going to play? Coach hates me right
Is
now.
Emily Lewis looking at me? Probably not. I doubt it. She's never gonna look at me. That kind of thing. So yeah, it was kind of that life. Yes. What else?
This SNL girl, she posted this and deleted it. She
Who is it?
It's Chloe Fineman.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
that
yeah,
girl?
yeah,
Blonde
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
This is what she posted on TikTok.
Okay, I just saw some news article about Elon Musk being like butthurt about SNL and his impression, but I'm like, you're clearly watching the show. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna come out and say at long last that I'm the cast member that he made cry, and he's the host that made someone cry. Maybe there's others, but I saw some articles and stuff, and I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. But I'm like, no, if you're gonna like go on your platform and be rude, like, guess what? You made Chloe Fineman,
Is this a bit
burst
or
into
no?
tears.
Not a bit.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Jesus
like.
Christ. These voices, I know them all, but the vocal fry and I just shut up.
Yeah, that should be an embarrassing thing. Like if like Elon Musk made me cry, I should be like admitting something. Then I'm like humiliated.
Something like I hope he does something really bad if she's crying.
right.
God.
There is weirdness around that Elon Musk Trump relationship. You see his granddaughter called him like Uncle Elon.
Yeah, that's a very strange. That whole thing is strange. I agree. I don't. Look, Elon Musk's a weirdo. I'm not saying he's not, but like, again, I tweeted it. O.J. Simpson hosted SNL. Kevin Spacey hosted SNL. We could do. Alec Baldwin has been on SNL 50 times. He fucking killed
It
somebody.
was an accident.
It's like this. Kevin Spacey's a fucking rapist. Like it's at some point it's
Also an accident.
O.J. Simpson. It's just yeah. I don't know. So
And
whatever.
he does not talk to his trans daughter. Is that what it is?
Oh,
Yes.
She roasts him all the time on
Yeah,
different
right.
platforms.
She
But he's
keeps
got
it
so many kids.
He's
You
like
can't
90
talk to all.
kids.
You can't talk to all.
on. Yeah,
You know.
He's not weird. No one's saying he's not a weird guy.
Yeah.
He
But,
says the woke mind virus killed my son, is what he keeps saying.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So, but I get, the argument I had with my friend the other day, my buddy Jim, and the debate we had was he talked about how Elon used Twitter to get Trump elected. And I'm like, yes, like he owns the company. I don't know. What do you think the person who owns MSNBC or the person who owns the New York Times? Like, I agree. Like,
Did you say Zuckerberg helped Biden get elected 4 years ago?
I'll handle my own arguments, but like it was.
I wasn't there.
I've got some notes for you as well.
But he bought the company. He's allowed to. If you get off, if you don't like it that much, just get off it.
Part of the reason he bought the company is because they were
was so
doing things to
leftist.
get Biden elected.
Yes,
His first,
right. Yeah, he's like, I'm going to change it, and they didn't like that. And I agree. Like in a perfect world, it'll be right down the middle. But this is not a perfect world, and nobody is right down the middle. So Musk is a madman. He's in this Portnoy, Rogan, who's the idiot who slaps his wife around? Yeah, Dana White, who pretend that they're down the middle, but they're actually Republican. I don't know why they just don't say they're Republican. I don't really care. But like they're Republican. But guess what? Great. They have a lot of money. They can do whatever they want with it. Like he bought Twitter. Good for him. Like Twitter stinks now, but it's always been terrible. It's a cesspool. You follow Mud on Twitter, it's a disaster.
It's bad.
The fucking guy, I thought I was back and listening to a terrible Mud at Night segment last night, tweeting out, like, when am I supposed to do my Christmas ornaments in fucking November? That's like a bad 6 o'clock radio.
That was a
segment
great,
right there.
great engagement farming. job by me.
Yeah, great.
A lot of responses.
That's like
a lot of responses.
That's like 106.3 in like Boise, Idaho.
I'm sorry.
5 o'clock on a Friday.
I'm starting quote tweets on with some angry line like you always do. Awesome. I'll take lessons from you from now
Got
on.
1 million views, I think. Just
Last
saying,
time it was on
Major
you,
Farmer. How'd it do, Dave?
It's very good.
How many views do we have on that right now?
You have a much bigger following than I do on social media.
I could do 1 million anytime I feel like doing that. Anytime I want. You just play these people. Are we over 1 million yet or no?
Don't believe it yet.
Damn it.
You'll get there.
Let me see. I think he's wrong, but
I thought it was a good question.
What was the question?
617-779-7947.
1.1 million?
Yeah, I was looking
Is it
around.
too early to put up Christmas lights?
my life is complete.
Get your phone
Muck
calls
got
in here.
20,000.
Huh?
Muck got 20,000.
Last
A
time,
lot
what
of
was on
comments,
here?
though.
Didn't someone say compliment him on his Halloween candy bits that he used to do or something?
Oh, he was. I remember
I really
Candy
miss
draft with Andy Hart was
the
very
candy
popular.
draft. That was
Yes.
it.
his
yeah.
big thing was Peeps one time. He's got bits.
Yeah, I
He
don't
has
like
bits.
Peeps.
Yeah, it's all bits. It's all-
They're disgusting.
Where do people come? So what is the question for Christmas?
Was
What-
yesterday too early to put up Christmas lights?
The answer is obviously yes. You know that.
No, answer was no. Now,
You had nothing to do yesterday.
well, it's Veterans Day. My wife and I were home. We're working on the yard together. She has a broken foot, so I've got to
Veterans Day,
do
you got
more of
the
the
day
work
off?
outside. They did. They gave it to me. Fuck off.
A lot. You heard all these phone calls on Friday. People are now mad at you. People are mad at you. That you're not
Yeah, they need
working.
to move on. They need to move on.
I don't think they're going to.
I,
That's 'cause they like 'em, though.
I am self-employed.
Yes.
I'm not.
what did you think of the game, the number game, the salary game we played the other day?
It was a fun.
Who was anybody right?
Did I,
I hope that wasn't humiliating.
did I skip through? Did I skip through some of
Did
it?
you skip
I
through
did.
some of
I
it?
did.
Was
I
it
did.
was? Were we far off?
Someone was very low. I think the first guess was super low.
Who was the closest?
Mine was 4,000.
That was the very, very low.
Okay,
guess.
that was too low.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know, but you don't want to be the Price is Right.
That's fair. So you're playing Price is Right rules.
Yes.
Yeah.
5 digits or
Is
no?
it full? No, it's not 5. Yeah, 5 digits.
Oh,
5.
okay.
I thought you said 6. Like, well,
Nobody thinks it's 6. Nobody thinks it's 6. It never.
It
will
is
be.
5. It is not full-time employment. Obviously, that's got to change here very soon. But
Oh,
Currently
that's
self-employed.
breaking news, Justin.
self-employed.
Oh, he said that for a year.
I know, Mike. I know, Mike.
Mike, probably 2 years.
We know,
Mike.
Mike.
Probably 2 years.
Well, do you actually mean that or no? We're now at 2 years. We haven't had a full-time job.
Yeah, and the self-employment thing is working out well. I have to decide sort of what the because
Is there a chance you're just going to leave the business?
yes, definitely.
Really?
Yes.
To do what?
There are things you can do behind the scenes that are not content related.
What are you doing?
Oh, okay.
That would
With gambling
just
companies.
go away. Yeah, maybe go away altogether. There's some sales and marketing things that could do off content altogether.
That does feel like tapping out a little bit, though.
No. I don't know what you mean.
Like-
It's a regular job.
Like 3 of you are unbelievable.
Well, what do you mean? I don't get what is
He's our
tap-
Mick.
One
He's
at
our
a
Mick.
time.
No,
huh?
what does tapping out mean?
Being like, you know what, the content just wasn't successful, so I'm going to go do the. It's like when a media guy takes takes a job as the SID somewhere,
Or goes
You
to
know-
teach a class somewhere to college.
Yes, where it's like, I'm the SID now at St. A's or something. It's like, oh, you
Again,
couldn't no problem.
I wouldn't
It's
mind
good-
schedule as buses.
It's a good living. It's a good living, but it's a steady. But all right, so you're thinking now of working at a casino.
Well, there's a major casino opening in Nashua, New Hampshire in the next couple of months.
Maybe like a dealer or something?
Major. I don't know if I would be. I'd go dealer. You're going to go dealer school and
Or
everything.
no, Fredo. Jesus.
Yeah.
He killed you, huh?
He had his way.
Destroyed us. That cost me $500 for nothing.
Well, Justin bailed you out. You had no money.
It's true.
Nice move. Good friend.
Yeah. Paid them back, right? Not my friend. I paid them back instantly, immediately. So what would you do? Honestly, if I said to you, no content, dream job, what is it? Boy, he thinks big, doesn't he, Mike?
They'd move him around like Ace Rothstein. He'd have every.
Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie Avalon.
I wish I had a good answer. I just don't. I don't.
How do you not have any? It's been 2 years.
It's not content related? No, I mean,
Yes, you just said you're thinking. What, Dave?
He could run a sports book. Like he
Why are
could
you asking?
run-
Well, let him answer the
He
question.
would take a shit on Bomber. Like
had to
Bomber
move me
doesn't
over
do
to
shit.
food
No,
and
Bomber's the
beverage.
man. Mike's only negative in my life is that he criticizes the Bomber. Everything else Mike does is perfect.
The Bomber's an asshole.
He's not. He's a good, very good guy.
Bomber's a nice guy.
Very good guy.
He's a piece
He's
of
amazingly nice. I mean, he's
fooled
zero.
you all.
He's a 0, but he's a nice guy.
Very nice guy.
shit. I see through him.
And very supportive.
You wouldn't want to
of
run a
you guys.
sports book.
No, I don't think I'm qualified. to-
Joe Arbano did it, didn't he?
Oh, at Encore, yes. He. I don't know exactly
He
what
just
his
got a
title
new job
was.
somewhere. Somebody told me.
Good for Joe.
I saw him post it.
Oh,
I
somebody.
don't know. I saw a LinkedIn notification. Did not click on it.
Somebody in Saco said they were friends with me. He just got a job somewhere doing something. I don't even know what.
Oh, yes.
You're with me, right?
Yes.
PR firm Regan, I believe.
Oh, perfect.
that makes
George
me-
Regan. One of the great frauds of all time.
Speaking of like the Kirk
I was
Herbstreit-
calling he never had a job there at Regan.
Oh, that guy sucks. I get his press releases.
Oh, the worst.
He's worse than Herbstreit.
Didn't
He
Julie
sends,
wind up
like-
going there?
Julie went there too. Julie Kahn,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Another phony.
Oh, I don't know this.
Julie Kahn? Oh, big time phony.
He was very tan, correct, George Regan?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
short.
It's very
and
inside.
tan.
I'm just- yeah.
And had
Carrying
intercom
his-
wrapped around his.
Yeah, walk around like a big
Carrying-
swinging
he carries
dick
a
around
dog
Fenway.
around with him.
Yeah.
doesn't he?
Yes.
George Regan's coming in today. Great. Boy, it changes my life. These people hiring these people. But you could do that.
PR, yeah. I'm probably qualified to do that versus run a sports book.
What would be great is the
the sentence. What?
intermediary between media and the gambling companies. Meaning, like when
that's good.
when Kirk Minahan wants to put one of his bets, like you do with DraftKings, he's kind of the guy you go to for that, so you can organize it with DraftKings.
Why can't I just make my bet?
No, I'm saying like to publicize it.
There are
from a
some
marketing
content
perspective.
creators that
Yeah.
aren't
Hey, Kirk
qualified
Minahan
to
needs
do it.
Mike Manansky to tell me
Remember,
about making
like
a
when
bet?
you go into the
Imagine if
DraftKings
there was
app.
someone there to muddy the waters for you. Wouldn't that be nice?
What are you saying?
No, when you go into the DraftKings app, you can see what content creators are betting and stuff like that.
Like Felger and Maz have their own.
Correct. He's
parlay.
the intermediary between you and them.
You want to do that for a living?
Steady paycheck at some point, yeah. I have to make some decisions here in the next couple of months. Some very
Is pressure being put
Tough
on you
decisions.
from other forces to step up at this point?
some questions recently at home. Some questions.
By your children? Like, what are you doing?
The kids have been good. I'd say my wife has now said. You know,
We're officially there.
it was brought up a couple times recently where.
How do you
yes,
possibly
yeah.
dance around that one? Like, what bullshit are you slinging to stay alive?
Well, because she sees that I know I'm poor, but it is a good supplement to her full time income. We are not poor by any means, but at some point she's like, "What do you think you'll do next?" Right? And I'm like, "Well, mutstack.com. Do you open those emails?"
Yeah,
Friday?
enter a business card.
Yeah, I did scanned it in.
Does she subscribe right now?
She's a subscriber. I don't think she reads every week.
No.
I don't think she does.
So, you must have I'm knowing you may not. Do you have a drop dead date in mind? Like, yeah, I have to have a job by this.
No, I'm not giving myself that.
No, don't burden yourself with that.
No, it's too much pressure, too much stress.
Strange. Okay. What do you think, Justin?
You're like fighting gophers. Get like a job at like Home Depot, like a part time.
I've said this to you for years.
Well, if I did, I would do Lowe's because we have a mutual friend who works Lowe's.
Okay. Well,
Who does that?
Ted
Ted
Sellers.
Sellers. I got Ted.
he also lives in. Okay. He lives.
You know, work
2
for Ted
hours away
Sellers?
from-
It'd be
No,
great
but
if
I
Ted
think
was
he-
a
I think he-
dickhead boss to my
But let's be honest.
Manansky.
Hey, Mike,
Get on
you're
the
supposed to
floor
come in
now.
We all love Ted, but like the 12th wheelchair joke, you'd be like, all right, we get it, Ted. You're in a wheelchair. Got anything else?
It'd be great. Oh, Ted, your tweet was awesome. Oh, it was funny.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
no,
golf
retweet,
range, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get Saturday off? My kids have a basketball game.
I think you would do well at a place like that. You're a worker bee. Like, go do it. You would do it.
Yeah, I do. I like structure. Structure's good for me.
Yes, I agree.
Right away, Mr. Sellers.
Yes.
What do you need, Mike?
Jesus. What else?
Oh, let's see here.
Yes, let's.
Donkey of the day yesterday. I don't know if he's going to get any backlash for this, but Charlemagne the God called out Caitlyn Jenner and basically said that because she supports Donald Trump, he is going to refer to she as a he.
I will also say, I'll be the first one to say this. He doesn't care if you call him a he. Caitlyn Jenner does not give a shit at all.
But the world should care that Charlemagne.
Why? You're telling me that a minority liberal calling a conservative trend, you think the media
Just because the conservative voted for Donald
Yeah,
Trump.
but they're not going to care at all. If you flip it around, they would care. But Caitlyn Jenner doesn't care.
Also, has she been in the news? Why, that doesn't
She's
seem
been prominent.
particularly-
Like
She was very prominent, like a Trump
yeah,
voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just haven't heard like a big scandal involving her.
No.
I didn't know why
The
that
scandal
came
is
up.
she voted for Trump. Yes.
Yeah, we knew
That's
that
the
8
scandal.
years
She
ago.
decided to do it. The majority of Americans did. Large majority of Americans did vote for Donald Trump. So
Good for show.
Charlemagne the God, who has called me the worst person in the world, right?
Well, you were Donkey of the Day.
He's Donkey of the Day.
At the end of the day, Caitlyn, you can change the top layer, but you was who you was before you got here. And what you are is a rich white male. And that's why I keep saying him when I shouldn't be, but I can't stop seeing.
The show sounds like the whole time.
No, I think when it's Donkey of the Day, they put a little music underneath it a little bit.
Did you win Robbie V's Donkey of the Day for your parking job?
Oh, that comes.
Wonk of the week, is it? What is
I
it?
hope not.
It's
Warren of the month too, right?
Yes. It's
I would say you'd have to be in consideration for that.
dope of the day.
Dope of the
I'm
day.
sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Don't apologize.
That
But
wouldn't
yeah,
shock me. And I would take that. I
deserve
understand
that.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. All right. What else? I'm in trouble if that's a story. What's that?
On part of my take, they talked about Kirk Herbstreit a little bit and had a little bit of a different take.
Oh, God.
Video was one of the saddest things.
Yes, it was.
Who was that first?
I should have brought it up on
Max.
Oh, you love that show, right?
I listen occasionally. For now.
Thursday night after the game was over. But what Kirk Herbstreit did calling the game on Thursday night, actually, it takes an incredible amount of guts to do it. Like,
Let me say
this.
Let me be very careful because I actually
Guts?
over the last year and a half, 2 years, I actually really like PFT. Have you dealt with him at all, Mike, ever or no?
I think I met him when we were in New York once.
He's a super, super nice guy. Like legit, I think maybe the nicest guy at the company. So
Nicer than Feidelberg?
yeah, yes.
Wow.
He's nicer than Feidelberg. I like Feidelberg. I know him better, but he's a genuinely very nice person. So I have to think that nice people probably think like this. You know what I mean?
People are guts.
I mean, when did the dog die?
Like that it was brave of him to call the game?
I will say if the dog died while he was calling the game on his lap, I would say maybe he should take 5 minutes off.
Sure.
Go wash off
Absolutely.
and,
I'm with you.
maybe bury, even ceremony like Al Gore used to bury the football. Maybe they bury the dog.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Somewhere there, but go ahead.
Saddest person on earth.
Not only that on Thursday, but then playing that video on Saturday on game day, which was just an absolute tearjerker. Yeah.
And then he had to talk about it later on during
And he
the
had to
LSU game.
he had to do the game.
There's no way
yeah.
Dan
It's-
cried.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know
I
how he
refuse to
did
believe that.
Yeah, it sucks.
No,
It sucks.
definitely not.
I was thinking about Kirk when all that
Thank
was
you.
going down.
I
One
appreciate
thing that
that.
somebody told me when Leroy passed away that actually made things better is at some point when you think about your dog, you will start to smile before you get sad, and you just have to work until you get to that point. And it'll be a good point once you get there. But yeah,
I think I'm in the minority. People I guess I'm probably wrong. I think I'm probably wrong.
No.
Maybe I am.
No, you're not.
No.
They bully you into thinking like
well,
this.
as you saw on Twitter yesterday, somebody had 1 million posts of his dog in
First of all,
in 2017.
never connect your Instagram account with Twitter. Don't do that. That's a bad idea.
A million posts.
Hold
of his
on,
dog.
hold
You
on.
see those, Justin?
I did.
First of all, my dog
Sad ones, too.
was
Like,
a
really
puppy.
sad.
Where's the puppy? It was really
Cool
cute.
puppy went pee-pee today.
The
stuff
point,
like-
I said this yesterday. I will be a wreck when my dog dies. I will not be on television.
Oh, yes, you are.
publicizing
Yes,
my
you
wreck.
are. I'm telling you right now, what's your dog's name?
Harper.
When Harper dies, when's that going to be, do we think? How old's Harper?
10 years old. So
Any day
probably-
is possible.
She's not
You
showing
are-
signs of it.
You are definitely narrating a video like that for us.
Not
on the
showing signs of it.
On network. There's no question we're doing
What am I going to narrate? The death.
Just like that. You do word for word.
Dave, it's very easy to say you wouldn't go on television. No one's offering that to you. You went on Instagram.
They would go on
Yeah, but
TikTok and be driving around doing it.
That's like personal pictures and just stupid stuff like that. I would not bring it.
It's a private
I would not bring
Instagram?
my dog. My dog does not come in
It's
here
a
with
private
me,
Instagram?
right?
Or a
I don't
public
believe
Instagram?
so.
Have you brought the dog in on a weekend when we've come by to do some stuff?
Never.
Okay.
Never.
Never. Steve did that once. That was it.
Did he really?
Yeah, he didn't. I was like, Steve, never again. Yeah. But I will say this, Mike. Ziggy Robinson, the actual dog, is like, when Ziggy Robinson, the dog, dies, I'm like, oh, that's too bad. Because he's part of show history in a way.
I'm not even saying I'm above, if I posted a picture of my dog or whatever, but then if I come in here the next day and you guys make fun of me, I'm not going to be like, hey, guys, it was really gutsy what I did.
One day I'll smile. One day I'll smile.
I actually
wag
think
that
of the
tail.
dog and kindness comes first or whatever the fuck PFT says.
I'll say this, though. I like PFT, the other guy, whatever, but they do that so people can say they're nice guys, too, to some extent. There's just some of that. I
You think we may learn that soon?
No, I don't know. Well, I think that's I believe PFT, but I do think there's a little bit of hey, we're going to do this because the majority of Twitter feels that way.
If Clyde dies on a day of a show, would you do the show that day?
Well, I wouldn't do the
He
show
died in the
ever
morning?
again.
Okay.
No, a dog died. Are you crazy? You know how unique that is? I wouldn't even be. No, I would feel very bad for my kids. Feel horrible for Kate. She loves Clyde. Clyde's a good dog, but I wouldn't care that much. It was, I just don't have connection to animals. I'm just not built that way.
But I'm not even saying you're allowed to overreact, but you also have to see how ridiculous it is to do a video where you call him America's best friend. That's great.
What do you call a dog that becomes a nation's best friend?
We had a cat
Have
that
they
died.
institutionalized him yet or no?
No, he'll be back on this weekend.
You call him Ben.
Ben Herbstreit.
You just wag that tail.
Does he have kids?
Huh?
Yes.
Ben?
Yeah. No, Kirk.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. So all the kids was sick, I think, right? I think it was the dog was a comfort, which is very nice. I totally get that. Dogs are great. But I look at the dog, I see all dogs look the same. Like I don't think any dog's cuter than the other dog. I think they're all ugly.
Whoa. I mean, Ben Herbstreit was way more inquisitive than your dog.
Yeah, Clyde doesn't ask some big questions.
Yeah.
Also, he has 4 golden retrievers.
I'm telling you, roll the other one out. They think fucking ran over Ben. It was like, yep, time to play. Let's go, game day.
That's the ultimate thing. Like when people are like, it's just like a human being. If he brought another golden retriever out there and said, "It's Ben, guys," everyone would have been like, "Hey, Benny!" No one would have noticed.
Nobody, of course not. It's a fucking dog.
It's become more acceptable now in the day and age of social media where dogs are treated like kids, and I don't get it. I don't get it. We're a cat house, not a dog house, but I don't get the...
Cats are the worst.
Cat died, cried, cat ran away, bawled, and looked for days
recently?
for that cat. No, our first cat died right after we got her, so we had to get a replacement cat. Almost like Ben.
Probably.
No. We got her sick, unfortunately.
No party.
We moved into our house 10 years ago. We let the cats out, and one just did not come back.
Of course, they would get the fuck out of here.
George Washington, very presidential cat. He was taken away.
Cat's name was George Washington?
George Washington, yep. Taken away from us.
Why?
And I cried for a couple days.
Why was his name George Washington?
Great name.
He was white, he had white.
There's a lot of white people in history, though.
He was chasing slaves.
Yeah, I don't understand.
he gave off a very presidential vibe.
He was a pure white.
The cat gave a presidential vibe.
Yeah, there's something about him.
And regal sort of feel to
Yes.
it. Okay.
So
You cry when George Washington
Yes,
died.
we have one more cat who's 15
Many
years old now.
Americans did, yeah.
When she dies, I will probably be very upset.
Well, I thought it's going to die soon, that cat.
I'm with Dave. My cat's not showing age 15.
What's this cat? Benjamin Franklin? Wait,
No, her name
James
is
Madison?
Winx. W-I-N-X.
Gives off a Winx vibe.
No, she came to us as a shelter called, her name from the shelter was Tiddlywinks. We thought that was a little aggressive, so we made it Winx.
Boy,
that is aggressive.
That's creative. Boy,
Tiddlywinks.
Yeah. Why is Tiddlywinks aggressive?
Yeah, it's just that's a long name.
It's a tough name to say.
Yeah.
Huh. Do the kids like the cat or no?
My youngest does very much.
Carter, not so much.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Doesn't exist to Carter, no.
Yeah. I mean, they're just, but like Dan and PFT, what the fuck are they talking about? Is there more from these idiots?
They just kind of go on.
This is for the online applause. This is a clip it.
Of course.
Put it out there.
Like, oh, we're great. Yeah.
I could never have done that.
There was an old Peter King column that he wrote when his dog passed away, and it was, I can't remember the exact line, but it was basically like the only way to not feel this pain is to never have a dog, and what a hollow life that would be.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the only way to not feel, when your dog passes away, and it's the truth. Like,
Justin, you have a dog?
The alternative is not having
My parents have 2 dogs.
Oh, you don't. Bubba does not.
Bubba's does not. And,
No cats, no?
My sister has a cat.
She sure does. Yeah, steaming pussy. Keeps it clean all the time, doesn't she? The cat.
I've never seen her wash the cat.
I think you have.
No.
What's the cat's name?
Cat's name is Coco. Mama Coco.
Mama Coco, stage 3.
Mama Coco.
Mama Coco.
Yes, it's named after the Disney movie.
What Disney movie?
Coco?
I don't know that.
Is that a newer one?
It's like a newer animated one.
How old's your sister?
35.
You got some weird family, man.
25, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Is there a Polynesian character in Coco? Is that one?
I have no
It's
idea.
Moana.
I've
isn't
never
it?
seen it.
Oh, is it?
I think. I don't know.
Moana
Coco
is-
plays the guitar, right?
I've
you should know
never
that.
seen Coco.
I think so.
Your cat plays a guitar?
My cat does not play the guitar. But
Cats are weird. They don't have much for me. I don't know. There's no personality.
you don't like dogs either.
I know, but dogs have personality. They'll do shit,
My parents' dogs killed my cat in front of me.
Is that true?
Yeah.
On purpose?
Yeah.
This is a great story.
I feel like I've heard this.
It's very long.
I have not.
It's not. It's very long. It's a very long story. But
Okay, well,
Yeah.
get someone. Go buy Mike Dunn.
yeah, I'll tell it on Patreon.
What else?
Did you see a book is coming out about Dave Portnoy in a month?
Oh, great. One
Yes.
second. DraftKings before I forget. The NBA Cup is here. I don't even understand this. They make it see. Is this like I know I'm doing a DraftKings, but everyone's like, does it matter if you win this thing?
Well, this is the in-season tournament. It's a
I know,
big
but
deal.
what does it matter like when the playoffs come around?
It really doesn't.
So it has no meaning.
No, they're trying to generate more interest for the regular season. So
It is
Tuesdays and
last year,
Fridays
right?
they play in a pool games that count towards the NBA Cup, and then the standings happen in the middle of the season. You play a little tournament.
All 30 teams split into 6 groups every Tuesday and Friday. Are they playing tonight? Game 1?
Yes.
Wow.
When you log into
Playing
DraftKings, it's all over.
for the right to advance in a single game in-season tourney, culminating in the NBA Cup championship in Vegas. The Lakers won, right? Isn't that the one that they have that?
You have a banner.
Yes.
Yes. Which is
Oh god.
That's unbelievable. The Lakers have a banner for that. The Lakers.
The NBA Cup is also a terrible name.
Yeah, why do they call it that? Generally, obviously the World Cup. They're trying to get that.
Last year it was called the in-season tournament.
That's not a great
That's
name
worse.
either.
That's
Yeah,
much
Jesus.
worse.
Prop bets, as much as said, all over the place in DraftKings. Ready to place your first bet. And by the way, you are talking to the #1 touchdown.
Good call on
handicapper in
Kittle this
America.
weekend. Excellent.
Justin mocked me on it too.
I didn't mock you.
Well, I'll give you an example. What did you, Mick? You gave what'd you give it to him? A response?
Nope.
No, in his text today.
Just a thumbs up.
I get a thumbs up for that pick.
Whoa.
Would you prefer me to say okie dokie?
No, but it was just kind of like it felt dismissive, like bad pick. I got a bad pick vibe from him for that.
No, I think your picks
It's a
were
great
great.
pick.
Yeah. Who'd you have for the backup? Jefferson?
Justin Jefferson
Did not score.
Did not score.
How many people left? Do we find out?
We won't know until.
How do we not know?
They send the email.
week
No
out.
way to know.
Yeah. So you'll find out. We'll know Wednesday. Thursday they send it out? Wednesday?
Whenever they send it to you.
Yeah. Well, $5 and you get $200 in bonus bets instantly. You bet just $5 at DraftKings.com. Promo code KIRK. KIRK. Go to DraftKings right now and make some money in the NBA Cup every Tuesday and Friday night, starting tonight, right?
Yes.
Celtics Hawks tonight, is that right?
Yes. No Trae Young for the Hawks.
No Trae Young for the Hawks.
Out.
In Boston?
Don't know.
Don't know.
Did not look.
Do we know where it is? I'll tell you the number wherever it is.
I think Al Horford
At
also
Boston. In
questionable.
Boston.
What's that?
In Boston.
Al Horford also questionable. I did see that.
Okay. In Boston.
In Boston.
Ooh, what's the number, Mut? Handicap it. It's what you can do for a living.
Celtics 6.5.
No, higher.
No Trae Young?
8. What we got?
I guess I'll look it up, Justin.
I'm looking it up.
Jesus Christ.
Go to the app. NBA. Not that hard. Oh, 15.
Wow. 6.5.
The other guy's banged up. I did not look. Yeah, 15.
God.
Gotta lay the 112.
A once great rivalry, Russell, Pettit, and Bird and Dominique. The Celtics Hawks
Kevin Willis.
went to Game 7. The Celtics won their first champion. The last champion, the Garnett one. So the rivalry continues tonight. Yeah, as a kid, I was always mystified by the Hawks. I was always kind of scared. They were always a worrisome team. It's really? Athleticism. Yeah, Willis and Dominique and Spud Webb and all those guys. Yeah, Whitman. They were a tough team. That was a great Game 7, Bird Dominique. I was not one of the few great games I was not at, unfortunately. I was down the Cape watching at my Uncle Joe and Aunt Teresa's house. Such is life.
The only thing that the winning team gets of the tournament
Is a cup? Money, right?
Every player gets $500,000.
Great, but
Just motivation for players to
But
potentially
what's the motivation
care.
for
What's that do for
Kirk?
me?
What's it for Kirk Minahan having his bag of chips and his Pepsi on the
Yeah,
couch?
damn
Fuck do I
straight.
care? Oh, great. Jaylen Brown is another $500,000.
So
do I
this-
care?
If the middle of the year the Celtics play in quote unquote championship game against,
It's not a championship game.
what would you as a you don't like the NBA? So
Even if I did, I know how I'm built. I care about the playoffs.
So as a casual fan, you wouldn't potentially
Ask it again. I'll give you the same answer.
I think for a lot of fans,
I think you
the
care
casual
because
fan
you're
will
a
tune in.
child, I guess.
no
You-
way.
Nobody thinks that. By the way, as usual, way ahead of the curve on this. Everyone's dumping on the NBA this year. My guy Shaq was doing it. The NBA stinks right now. Go to DraftKings to make money off it either way. But I'm saying it stinks as a product. The NBA Cup, no thanks. Cup is empty for me. Not drinking.
What sport has 2 championships in a year? You know?
Probably. I
I
bet
bet there's some
soccer
soccer
does,
leagues
right? I'm guessing.
internationally that do the same sort of thing. They're trying to
Feels like
take
it
the
just takes
soccer
away
European
I
model.
mean, tennis have majors, but those are individual sports.
I think they're trying to go with because college has those like invitational things.
Yeah, but those aren't real. Nobody gives a shit.
No, they're
about
trying.
those.
They're trying to make it's one thing. Make the regular
Come on, do
season
you
more
think anybody
important.
cares? Any fan cares?
Yes, I think the ratings you saw the ratings for those games last year, that semifinal and final were good.
It couldn't have been that much higher in regular games.
They were.
Probably because it was the Lakers versus.
That also helps too.
LeBron was playing, right?
That helps too. They need stars playing in important games. More people will watch.
The
It's just
NBA,
math.
if it keeps going this way, will not be a league in 30 years.
Oh, man.
Done. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's unwatchable.
Well, how do you fix it?
Huh?
How do you fix it?
Go the way it used to be. White guys, under the rim, bounce passes, screens. George Mikan, clog in the
passes.
middle. Yes, jump hooks. You don't fix it. It doesn't. Kids like it, so it doesn't matter. It's doing fine. I mean, whatever. But it's not. It's like I've done it 5 million times. I'm not going to pretend the NBA Cup is interesting. That's bullshit. That's just a lie.
I will be more interested
Go
if the
plug in your
Celtics are in that
lights.
game.
You know, it's like
Yes, I'll be more interested.
Why?
Because
Do you know what the Boston Celtics are?
I'm aware of who they are.
Auerbach,
Yes.
Havlicek, Jones.
Yeah, now it's
Russell,
Tatum,
Collins,
Brown,
Bird,
yes.
McHale, Parrish.
I want to see them dominate. I want to see them win.
win a forced tournament.
Yes.
You would want them to put the banner up for that?
No.
What does it matter then? Why? What is it then?
It's more interesting to me. I would have more interest in that than a normal game against some generic team. I'd be more interested in that game. Speaking for me, maybe I'm in a minority with this.
Generic team. They're playing
with the Spurs or somebody. What do you mean?
Well, whoever, I would like to see that the two best teams in the NBA Cup play. I'm more interested in that game. Yes,
they're going to play anyway.
More likely to watch it.
They're going to play anyway, twice at least.
I think more people are like me than you. You just don't like the NBA in general, though.
I said this. I don't think it was whether I like the NBA or not. If I love the NBA, they did this in 1984. I've been like, this is stupid. Celtics going to play the Lakers anywhere, the Sixers. What does this
Check
matter?
the Cup ratings from last year. I think it generated more interest.
Larry Bird wasn't giving 2 fucks about the NBA Cup.
For $500,000, yes, he would have.
No, but the actual cup itself.
Okay, but they're motivated by the money.
Yeah, but why do I care if Al Horford makes more money?
I don't know if you do.
No, but they want to make more money.
I don't.
Okay. But the players want to play hard to make more money for the lesser paid.
Oh, yeah, those poor guys at the end of the bench.
Yes.
Tournament games on ESPN
the league minimum.
TNT averaged 1.5 million viewers, 26% increase from games played.
Great. That's not that great for season one. And the Lakers are playing?
Yes.
Well, it's a single elimination tournament.
That was the normal games, had a 26% increase. The
Right.
championship game had 4.5 million viewers.
Who played?
The Lakers and the Pacers.
All right, so LeBron played in the game. Okay.
Yeah, 4 million viewers during the regular season is pretty good for them, yes.
But how do so they're regular season games?
Yeah.
No, they count as the NBA will take, in these, the Tuesday, Friday games count. They will take sort of, it's like a mid-season break with these tournament games. I do not believe count towards a regular season record.
Well, they can't, right? Because they'd be playing.
Oh, what a terrible.
That's what I mean.
It's its own little mini tournament at the end or in the middle of the season.
It's called the Gay Cup. It's just gay.
I think
It's
that
also
was
not the middle of the
second
season
choice.
just started.
Well, you're qualifying now by playing these games on Tuesday and
When's
Friday.
the championship game?
I have no idea.
When was it last year, Justin? This is embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
They're trying, man. They're trying a little stuff like this.
Celtics, Sixers, they used to fight during the exhibition games. Like, watching the NBA Cup, watching the Lakers, Jerry West put up a banner for this? Oh, it's gross.
I'd be more okay with it if they started the season. It's weird to play for 2 weeks and then be like, we're in the championships, guys.
Well, they're starting. It's like this is the seeding process. Like these games on Tuesday and Friday count towards your win-loss record.
Why do you care so much
December
about
9th.
this?
I'm explaining it to Mike. He seems interested. I'll email you later.
Seems upset about it. What's that, Justin?
I'm bothered.
December 9th.
December 9th.
That's when it said the.
Okay. All right. What else?
You see the Simmons is doing a Celtics documentary, HBO,
Yeah,
2025.
It's about time.
Yeah, I mean, but the history of the Celtics are like last year? Or
History of the Celtics 2 last year. Yeah.
I'm going to make a prediction about that. They're going to get into the Celtics in Boston's complicated history of race somewhere in this documentary. Just you guys don't know about it, but get ready. It's going to happen. Busing. But I'm going to say right now, they are going to finally show. They're going to say somebody defecated Bill Russell's house.
Well, they'll have remember the Nets just did this recently when Kyrie was talking about Boston. That'll be part of it too.
Sure, of course, yeah.
Will Bill Simmons have a douchey take on that though? He would probably handle that somewhat correctly. No,
I don't know. He lives in this ringer world now. I don't know. But also, do we need a history of the Celtics documentary?
Why not?
I'll still watch it.
Yes. I mean, idiots
you
like
know
Mut.
everything about it, but I wouldn't.
What's there left to say? They won a bunch of what's there to say?
I'd say HBO needs it, right? Because they're not doing
Is that where it
all
is?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird. HBO's dying.
They still work with him after that
they're-
failed show, right? Didn't he have that show that just?
Well, he did well. I mean, they like his documentaries, I guess. I don't know. What's that, Justin?
HBO is very big right now.
Well, the Penguin is huge.
Not
Last of Us.
Well, they
not HBO like the way it was, you know?
Well, no kidding, Andy Rooney. The world has changed.
But I'm saying HBO used to have.
Why?
Remember Sunday night you'd sit down around HBO.
Yes.
Then,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I miss. You know, I miss is Larry Sanders. It was like a talk show, but was it real? Who even knows?
Well, what I'm saying is that there's a bunch
Talked
of
to my
horse shit
grandkids
on
this
it.
week,
You know
and
now,
I said, "What's CBS?"
the
They looked at me and
percentage of quality that was on HBO it's gone. It's diminished. If you have a comedy special on HBO now, it's horse shit. No one watches it.
They even have them anymore?
Exactly. Who knows?
There you go.
Well,
There you go.
it's
I like-
Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I'm Mike Geary. That's all.
Once I'm old enough, I could be.
Oh,
Andy,
you can slide right in.
I was born at the wrong time. I should have always been 75 years
It's not
old.
right. Yeah, it's just not fair. But you are right. Like, if you're focusing on what you care about, which is fair, comedy.
Yes.
Like Netflix has just lapped HBO.
But even I feel like they
Don't you
don't
think?
have shows like Succession or The Sopranos.
We
or
just had Succession.
Curb.
That like a year ago.
It was a couple of years, right?
House of
Succession and
Dragons,
Curb were-
huge.
House of Dragon. Yeah, I would say you're fighting the wrong fight if it's like specific, because they still, you're right, they don't have shows as big as Sopranos.
Doesn't feel the same.
But they still make signature shows. I mean, Greg Poehler calls Succession the best TV show of all time.
That's true. He's drunk, but yeah. But like Penguin has been a really big show.
Huge.
Like HBO, actually, I would argue is the one streaming like cable network that still does that.
All right, maybe I just haven't. Maybe it's been nothing that's caught
I think
my
Mike's
eye.
point was that across the board they were pretty consistent.
See, nobody ever had to
It
make,
used to be
nobody ever had to make Andy Rooney's point 4. See, that's
He needed that.
He had a week to write them.
That's true.
This is on the spot right now.
Give me. I'll come back next week.
That is true. I got Andy Rooney's book right here.
So Kirk, I was saying last Tuesday about HBO. Let me get back to that.
But it was like Sunday night was, even if you didn't necessarily watch them, it was like 4 quality shows, like very good shows, where that doesn't exist anymore.
But they also,
on a Sunday night?
They also had a
Yes.
shit ton of
Why was
documentaries
4?
that were quality.
Maybe 3, 2 half-hour shows that were very solid, and an hour drama.
You're saying like Sopranos, Curb, or Six Feet
Sex and the
Under.
City.
Sex and the City, Entourage.
Was Veep in that mix? Entourage.
Yeah, Veep, yeah.
Silicon Valley.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think they still do that, maybe not to that extent, but you are right. It's like when I was younger, like HBO was the comedy place.
Yeah,
That's gone.
That's like
Because once in a while I'll see it flip because I still have basic cable with all the
So do I.
HBO channels.
I
I'll
still
see,
like it.
They'll do like Seth Meyers, I think, did the HBO comedy special.
Yeah, Marin did one.
Yeah,
But
so
no
there's-
one, no one
Is that
watched.
Myers one
nobody
new?
watches it.
I just saw. I
so.
skipped over thinking I must have missed it the first time. That's new.
Like you
Wow.
were gonna watch it.
I would watch a comedy special.
Seth Meyers.
You would? I mean, it's funny. I think
what
Seth
is-
Meyers is funny enough. I guess I don't know. He's okay.
Is he doing stand-up?
I don't even know, but I saw it. I was like, oh, because I thought that. I'm like, oh, because it used to be literally the only place for comedy.
Yes.
Like Carson and HBO.
And
that
they
was
just
it.
lost to Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix ran them over.
Well,
which
they
is
also
too
the
bad.
biggest boxing match in the world is going to be on Netflix.
So that was on my list. Do you guys have any interest in Jake Paul and Mike Tyson on Friday night?
Yeah, I'll watch it. It's free. I'll watch
Right.
it.
I again, I don't sound. This
Not
is my
free,
this is
the
my
Peter
Andy
Mayhem would
Rooney
be
version, but I used to love getting pumped for like a big fight on a Saturday night, like on pay per view.
You didn't like the fight itself so much, the act of getting pumped up for it.
Yeah, like you'd do push ups and like just get.
Okay. What the fuck are you talking about? You stumbling, bumbling retard.
I am not into UFC. I've not fallen in. I'm not.
Same.
I don't follow it.
I'm the same. It's free.
And so I am still romanticizing when boxing was a big deal. And so I'm
you realize
excited for a big fight on
This is
Friday.
like a joke fight. The guy's like 60 and the other guy is, a Paul brother.
Yeah, and he's minus 220 or whatever.
I'm saying it's just not, there's not
And it's not
Holyfield Tyson
I get
97.
it. Yeah, I understand. I guess I'm saying I miss those times.
I
I'm
agree.
excited there's a big fight on a Friday night. I'm excited for that.
But it's like almost like a wrestling match. Like hype wise. Like nobody thinks it's like a fight for like the heavyweight championship or
No,
something.
but you don't think it'd be competitive?
I have no idea. That's why I'm going to watch it. I'm curious. You got to remember, like for the last 7 or 8 years of his career, Tyson stunk.
He was bad at the end.
Like it's not like he's, and how old is he now?
60?
Probably is in his
56 to 60, somewhere in there.
Turned down the chance to fight me, Justin.
That is true.
I offered to fight him rough and rowdy. He pussied out.
58.
58.
Yeah.
It's really plus 190 to win.
Tyson is.
Yes. Jake Paul minus 250.
Well, how you even bet on that? I don't even know. I know Jake Paul's a pretty good fighter, right?
Yes. What's he making? 20 million on this?
Who, Paul?
I think Tyson's 20 million. I think Paul's 40.
Jesus.
They also had to push this back
I think.
because Tyson was having health issues.
He said he almost died.
Right.
Jesus.
Yes.
Well, me and Mud are going to watch that in an episode of our list. And
Yeah, I guess, Maybe
talk
Dream
about
On
how
will be
times
on.
were.
Jake Paul claimed he's making 40 million. That's
Is it sold
crazy.
out? It's where the Cowboys
It's
play,
Texas,
right?
right?
Yes.
Yeah, in
Is it
Texas.
sold out?
Holy shit.
It is? Imagine being the
People
top of
love
that
these
place
events,
for that.
yeah.
No?
They sell those tickets at the top?
That's what I mean.
Fucking
They
boxing
must. That
match?
must be
Blocked off?
covered off, right? I would think. Imagine being the very top of that stadium watching that fight.
I had $350 tickets to WrestleMania at the New Orleans Superdome.
Mm-hmm.
Superdome, right? And I would have called them good seats, like I would have thought they were. I couldn't see the ring for it's so fucking small.
Yeah.
So if you're in the balcony
for
Cowboy Stadium, you can't see shit.
What you got, Justin?
They have plenty of seats available.
Oh yeah, I would think. I mean that doesn't.
Yeah, I guess if they were going to block it off, they wouldn't have it there, right?
No, they do that sometimes. Like yeah, you can still do that. I mean, you can block off the top and still make a shitload of money.
They would do it like in Syracuse did the Carrier Dome back in the day. Basketball games, they block off big sections of seating.
Yeah.
Monster Jam, they block off a bunch of seatings too.
Is that right?
How much does it cost to rent the friggin' Cowboy Stadium?
Oh my God, it's gonna
Holy
be a
shit.
fucking fortune. I mean, yeah, it's gotta be a fortune.
This worked 4
Who's
years.
calling
They
the
worked on
fight?
this thing.
Do we know?
That's a great question.
Oh, I don't know.
I would love to be Jim Lampley. really get back my HBO.
Oh, it's going to be him, I don't
I
think.
hope it's
You think Larry Merchant's going to be there? Harold Letterman?
Is Merchant still with us?
Kellerman has to be doing it, right?
Oh, that's a pretty good guess. I would say Joe Tessitore.
That's another boxing voice. I believe would be the best.
Who we got? Do we know?
I can look up Justin. Can't find it.
Yeah, but I'll watch it. You guys going to watch it?
Definitely.
Oh, the NXT guy, Mauro Ranallo.
Okay.
And I don't know, let's see. Roy Jones Jr., I believe.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That's a tough
one. He's not bad as a, if I remember correctly, he was not bad as an analyst.
He's okay.
He was with Kellerman, and who was the other guy?
I don't know.
Rosie Perez. Who's it now?
I don't think it's Rosie Perez.
Kate Scott is the lead host.
Did you say Rosie Perez?
Rosie Perez?
Rosie Perez is a UFC. Rosie Perez is a UFC reporter.
Not the actress.
No, I don't think it's the actress from White Men Can't Jump.
That would be
I don't
interesting.
think
That'd
so.
be great.
She was a great talk show guest.
Rosie Perez did a weird interview with Tyson leading into this, where Tyson talked about smoking toad.
Really?
Yes, very weird. Very weird.
Yeah, Tyson's kind of a strange guy, but everyone loves him, so he must be a great guy, I guess. I don't know. Who knows? This is crazy, the world we live in. Some people get canceled, and then
He's
this is like,
changed.
it's like a huge event. Jimmy Kimmel's like crying about Trump, and he's best friends with Mike Tyson. So, jeez.
It's just on Netflix, or you have to pay extra for it still?
Just on.
No, I think it's
On Netflix, but it's not going to be till late. It's gonna be like 10 o'clock Eastern time when he eventually fights. But there's fights starting at 5:30. There's a huge fight card leading into it. I don't know any of the people involved, but
Tyson's going to make $20 million.
it's pretty good. 58 years old.
9:59 a.m. at Beyond Average Mick.
Ooh.
Quote tweeting some segment we did today. Mick quote tweeted and said, "You won't see me on KMS again."
But he's kidding there, right?
I don't even know.
I assume he's kidding, right?
Who knows? Love him either. I'm in either way.
What was the segment?
That's fine. Talking about him, I imagine.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure Justin saying he's faking his health. Probably he's my guest, Justin, or
I
no?
never said he's faking his health. I said
Well, play the clip. Listen to the clip privately and just tell us what it is. I want to hear my voice, but
Yeah, I imagine he's kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know with him. You think?
Yeah, I mean, unless I'm misremembering and Justin said something crazy, but
Was it tense in here yesterday? Like when he left and everything? Was it?
no.
He'll be back.
I mean, they didn't talk, but
I can hear it now. It's just good. I don't even know what to say about Mick. Well, like I said, yes, if it's better for Mick not to do the show, he should not do the show. That's it. I like Mick. Hope Mick's healthy. If he doesn't want to do the show, don't do the show.
He sounded good back in here. Just wasn't fighting back. Yeah.
I'll tweak what I said earlier. I said I should have said, generally speaking, I think Mick believes it when he says but if he's serious there, I don't think he actually believes it.
What was the clip, Justin?
It was me talking about Dave asking that he reached out, and then I liked the message.
Oh, he didn't like that you were relaying the personal message.
No, I think he did. He didn't like.
Oh, you think Mick? That's good. That is. I think that is what the stance. Will
Maybe I don't know.
that you read
Mick
his
is
personal text.
He's struggling right now.
Mick?
Yeah, he's
That's what I'm
struggling.
saying. Just take. What do you mean?
Old Mick would have said Justin is fucking lying out of his ass that he cries every time he hears the national anthem.
I mean, that is. You believe
That's
that?
old Mick. That would have been
I don't
old
believe
Mick.
that.
Nobody.
Well,
believes
that's just clearly a lie.
There's a Patriots game Sunday against the Rams. I guess we'll find out.
Of course, it's a lie.
Sunday at Gillette.
Of course, a lie.
I do.
So if
I also cry at.
if I played it right now, you would start crying.
There's a possibility, yes.
No, you wouldn't.
No chance. There's no chance. What else?
Let's see here. Did you see that Oprah Winfrey did not claim she did not get $1 million from Kamala Harris?
She was very upset.
Yes.
I saw that.
Yes.
I mean, I guess I believe her. Does she need $1 million? Like, I feel like she would just do that because she wants Kamala Harris to win. No.
Just to
Have her on? Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I don't know. There's ways around. I saw Radio Watch tweeted like it could have gone to the production company. She could.
That's definitely true. She could have definitely been telling the truth, but not telling the truth.
Right.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me.
And that's what the statement said, right? They went to Harpo Entertainment, so she can claim it went to. Clearly, they all paid for this. Or
Why is it
paid
called
for
Harpo
this.
Entertainment?
I have no idea.
Think about
Really?
it. Think about it. Take your time. Take your time.
Oprah backwards?
You got it.
Bang!
Nice.
If you didn't know, that's actually a pretty good job by him right there.
I guess so.
Quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought we'd be here for an hour.
That's an odd
Get the
way
board
to
out.
name your
Get
business.
the board
I
out.
think.
I always thought that was weird too, but I mean, they're all those names are strange.
Crick Entertainment.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Harpo sounds good. That sounds good.
I guess. Yeah,
really.
I suppose. What do you got, Mud? You looking at your notes?
I'm looking right now. We've covered a lot of this stuff.
What do you have that we haven't covered?
You see these guys saying that Dion is in play for the Cowboys job? Rex
Wouldn't
Ryan
surprise me.
and
I think he's
Stephen
in the NFL.
Smith?
I think he's in the
How about
coaching
them
NFL.
Cowboys?
Yeah, they're having a good year, right, Colorado?
Yeah, they're in the playoff hunt, I believe.
Yeah, I think he's going to jump the NFL. Sure, why not?
Yeah, son's going to graduate. Totally makes sense.
Yeah. Jerry Jones. I'm sure Jerry Jones loves him, right?
Yeah, it was for. He's going to. Jerry Jones it's Belichick or Dion. One of those two guys.
It does seem crazy.
He'll make a big splash. What I thought was interesting was what Dave said on Unnamed last week, where he basically confirmed that this 24-year-old woman is running Belichick's media and business affairs. That is fucking crazy.
I can definitely confirm that.
That's
wow.
Wild.
Yes. Not really though. It's like tale as old as time.
That doesn't seem like a Belichick move to let her control his
That's
career.
what I mean. She's now in charge of Bill Belichick?
I think he was like, hey, my guess is he was like, hey, like, I want to change my image a little bit here after this Kraft thing. Like, I want to look like the good guy. And by the way, she's like young and he's attracted to her. So like he lets her do whatever she wants. I think she's in charge of where he's like coach next year.
Right.
But for him, like
for business inquiries, please contact Jordan, whatever.
I don't think. Why not? If
it worked. I have news for old Bill.
Well, I've heard that sources have told me that she can be difficult. There's reasons why it didn't work in certain places.
The public perception is that he's like great.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, but he goes back.
I think the stuff that he's. No one's watching that underdog thing. Sorry, no one's watching.
No, but they're watching the Manning thing.
The Manning thing is high profile, and the other thing that he's good on is McAfee, because McAfee clips out the best stuff and just sends it out that way.
He's been good. It's been a good year for Belichick. That's not arguable.
Better than Kraft. He's destroyed Kraft
better
in
than
the
Brady.
PR battle.
He's had the best year of those three.
Problem is,
yes,
not even close.
If she's as difficult to deal with as you say, it might be tough to get rid of her when he's coaching the Eagles. She might want a little more.
Or he's actually trying to get rid of her.
Right.
In reality, not just coaching. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that'd be great if she just handled it. She was like the defensive coordinator. Or give his kids jobs. Why not? Just keep handing them off. But yes, that was a low moment. That picture of him a couple weeks ago. I didn't love that. You would not see Red Auerbach would not be doing that.
Red Auerbach didn't live in this world.
5 years ago.
What's that? What's that, Mike?
Red Auerbach didn't live in the social media age.
That's true. What's that, Justin? What'd you say?
Bill Belichick would not have done. 5 years ago, no way he would have done that.
Well, he did dress up for like Halloween with like Linda. They did shit like that.
He went to Randy Moss's Halloween.
Like she would take pictures like that. So it's just
that's a good point.
You know,
but she was at least in his age range.
It was her house that he was leaving, right, with the shirt off.
Had to have been, yeah. Which I wonder how did that get out?
That's a good question too. That was like a year ago too.
Yeah,
I think it was like a house they rented.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
That is funny.
What a run for Bill! And now he's considered better than he looks better now than Kraft does.
Way better. Jeez, are we getting a Mutsack preview right? Was I in Mutsack last week?
That was 2 weeks ago when the picture came out.
No, the girl running the social media.
I included that as a note. I thought that was a really interesting point that Dave made on the show when he was comparing me to Mr. Beast and other people. Yeah. I'm glad you shoved that in there. Yeah.
I don't even know who Bill's agent is for all this stuff. Like, I don't know who you go to.
Maybe it's her.
Could be.
Dave said Bill, right? Like,
yeah, he dealt with him.
Does he not have an agent?
Well, she was looking for somebody to write to help her with their history papers. How they met?
Philosophy.
Philosophy. Yeah. Yes. There you go. Jesus.
He's a big Marcus Aurelius guy. It sounded like Dave. Did you get the sense Dave was actually like happy they didn't do a deal with Bill?
He said that. He said it would have been a mistake.
Yeah. I think he wanted to work with Belichick, but his thing was it was going to be that dreadful one with
Coach
Patricia.
Patricia and Lombardi. Oh.
Well, where they, in a perfect world, they would have paired Belichick up with, I don't even know who, Mincy or something, and did it on Barstool. That's a show I would listen to.
Yeah.
Or they could have made waves by putting him on the Pro Football Show. They just had Ron Rivera on this weekend.
Right. Yeah.
He probably would have got paid the same thing to do less work, to be honest with you.
Or even like Clemmer and Belichick.
I like that.
Clemmer hates Belichick.
Just talk about dead people.
Yes, right? It's like a famous rivalry. Yeah. Belichick knows a bunch of dead people. That'd be a great show. Clemmer and Belichick. I'd be in for that. Yeah. What else?
About how the Gophers go.
Oh yeah, what's the update on that?
So I had someone DM me and said I can put.
Oh no.
Okay. Gumballs.
Oh okay.
And then actually said he'd do something.
What do you think he was going to say?
I thought he was going to say put gas in the holes and then you ignite it. Some people do that.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, weird. It's weird to be your first one.
Why did you
some people do. You should. Cause I've seen videos of people doing it. It blows up your yard.
I did not do that. A Minifan suggested going to the store and getting those gumballs you get for 25 cents.
That would have been great.
And they try to chew on them. They choke them.
But with a blowtorch.
If Mutt said he did that, and then he's like, "Yeah, no, I left the house this morning, and I don't know how it went.
It was fine.
I have 75 missed calls.
So what happened?
So right now, I'm not seeing active mole holes in the front yard anymore. I don't know if that means the mole's
That's
dead.
progress, no?
Yeah, because what you want to do, everyone knows was moles, obviously. This is common sense. But when you're looking for the live, like, little mounds of dirt in your yard, that tells you that they're still burrowing and moving around. So I'm not seeing those right now. So that's, I think last Thursday did the gumball thing. So maybe they're dead. I've not seen any live mole holes yet.
Okay, good.
I'll keep you updated, Justin.
Battling his gophers.
I actually feel like this is, maybe I'm crazy. I actually feel like this is it for Mick.
What do you mean?
I actually don't think he'll be on here anymore. I think Justin, I think this was it. He's like, I just don't want to deal with this asshole anymore.
Did he?
No, I'm serious. He came back for a show, and he's like, fuck it, I don't want to deal with this guy. I think. Because I think Justin was, I think Mick was looking to break balls and have fun yesterday. I'm not saying that that's what was going to happen, and Justin was just a prick. Which by the way, he has every right to be. I don't blame him.
Did it ever come up yesterday that Mick said out loud, fire Justin or I won't come back? I mean, he did call for his job. Mick did, right? He wanted Justin fired.
But he came back, though.
He did.
That's the thing, yeah. I mean, because that was close. I was going to fire him. But he came back, yeah.
Well, there was, even though it wasn't consistent for 3 months, Mick did say 3 months ago or whatever, like, this guy's a rat and a snake, whatever. Like, I understood why Justin was annoyed with him.
Yeah. I agree. But Justin has a humorless quality to it, too, though, you know?
I do.
I was talking to Mike.
No, what do you mean?
You know what I'm saying, Dave?
Yeah, but it's understandable, though.
Yeah, yes. I mean, I would get worked up, too, but, you know. Like, yes, yeah.
If you think everything he does is a bit that he just ends up saving for his own show, you're just fighting an endless battle. It's just never going to end. So why keep it going?
Team Mick.
I just don't know who.
I like the guy. I can't help it. I got a weakness for Mick. I think Mick's struggling, but people like Justin like to pounce on people like that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Fine.
Is what it is.
Hmm?
You weren't proud of Justin at all, because that was a pretty good take.
Proud.
I thought I was impressed by Justin.
That was like a Montante-esque debate type of performance.
Proud of what?
Mick said like 8 words on the show yesterday, like in total.
Yeah, so Justin made the show worse yesterday. Proud of him?
That's a good argument. I'll give you that.
I don't know.
I'll give you that.
We had some good times.
I thought Justin worked him pretty good. Mick had no response.
I agree. No, like I said, I get where Justin's coming from. I don't know. We'll see. I like Mick, but
his response was, I get you really mad. That was his thing.
Well, it's true.
And of course, haha, it was a bit like, again, I just don't know which the real Mick. I don't get it.
We'll see.
I like him.
We'll find out. What else?
Did you see this weird like Ryan Clark emotional walking down the street video about how much he like doesn't like Trump?
No, let's pretend I didn't see that. No, that's a former player.
No, he's on ESPN every morning. He's like a
Former player.
He's a former player for the Steelers.
But he's a football analyst now.
Yes, yeah.
He's still a former player.
Yes, but I just mean like his job right now is to be on TV and to talk football. He's not talking politics typically.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Could live. Even my oldest daughter, who was visiting my parents, told me at 7 a.m. she got up and she just laid in the bed with my mother and cried. Started when we wanted to make America great again, but wasn't it before? I felt like it was the greatest it had ever been. For 8 years, President Obama.
Mick has now released the what the fuck is Mick released the text he sent to Justin at 10:30. He said, "This was the text I sent Justin. I tried to be civil. Now he's dead to me."
I know.
Oh, see, I told you. See,
yes.
But Justin read the text.
I didn't read it, but what I said was.
Oh, you didn't read all of it.
I'll read it right now. That's okay, Justin. I hope today was the last time we have to do a show like that. I completely understand why you might hate me. I'm not asking you to feel any different. You said what you said, and I don't have an issue with anything other than the health stuff at the end. I'd like to think if you knew everything, you wouldn't have said something like that. But either way, that's the only thing that's bothered me. It is what it is. But I don't want to have to fight with you every time it has to go in. It's a lot more enjoyable when we actually just make fun of each other without being super serious. Hope we can get there, and I hope you ate the steak tips.
That's a pretty classy message.
I mean, it's a very nice message.
It sounds like an apology without an apology.
That's an apology.
It really is. Without saying
For
sorry.
all intents and purposes.
That's an olive branch to you, Justin.
Justin?
I pretty much said that.
Well, do you think it's an apology?
Sure. But I don't think he means it.
Do you accept? Oh, so
I actually think. See, this. I guess this is ultimately the difference between you and me, and I understand we just don't. I think he feels bad. I think he's not a bad guy. I think he gets worked up and tries to be a shit stirrer, then feels bad. That's what I think. But if you're gonna stir shit, like once in a while, somebody's gonna act like Justin did yesterday. That's all.
That's the frustrating thing I think about Mick is like I think he always means it, but he just means two different things weeks apart.
Now, what Mick's mistake is not a mistake. He doesn't want to come back. That's no problem. I understand. But if he came back like 2 or 3 times down the line, then it would be over. Like Justin and Mick aren't going to do it every time they do the show.
I want to do it the next time.
Right. Well, I don't know. Or 3 times later. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Sort of go. Yeah.
Yeah. It just becomes like an old. Like Clemmer and Mike hated each other at one point.
Right.
Like Justin and Clemmer hated each other. Like this is what happens. Like I don't.
He wants to dictate how I react. He's saying you're overreacting.
Well, he wants to dictate. I think he's saying I'd like this to happen. He's not dictating it. Dictating is this is how it's going to go. He's saying in a perfect world we wouldn't do this, right?
Or else he won't come on the show.
Right. Yeah. So we didn't say it in the text though, right?
No.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But yeah, I guess that's his. But now you respond like you responded. Now you're dead to him again.
Wow. Who would have saw that coming?
That's strange. Dave, you're a Mick guy. Are you still a Mick guy?
I am a Mick guy. And that
you
was
and I are the only ones left.
That was a classy thing to do.
That's not true.
Even Mike's bailed on him.
That's not true.
I understand.
You got to take a side.
You put that in his head now.
Yeah.
He's gonna think it's real.
Well,
Mick, don't listen.
What's that, Dave?
I understand Justin's viewpoint. Life's short.
I think you're on Nick's side on this one. I think you're on Mick's side on this one.
Me?
Yeah.
I understand fully where Justin is coming from. So I would say I'm probably on Justin's side.
I think it's been like Justin's now at the point where we're overreacting now though. Like he apologized for the thing, whatever. Maybe he said the N-word, maybe who knows. So, but I'm just saying.
No, I'm saying Justin can move on now, I think. Like Justin
I don't get that sense at all.
No, I
Do you,
said
Mike?
he can.
No, he's never moving on.
No, you're not.
It might not be as aggressive as yesterday.
No, but he's not moving on. He hates again. People hate people in the world.
My point is
It's
he
okay.
should be willing to move on. He just got that was a kill. Like he just got a kill.
Yes.
He just got a kill.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Now after you
If
get a
Mick
kill,
to lose to this guy. I mean, Jesus.
Now after you get a kill, like there's nothing else for Justin, so we might as well forgive.
He won't though.
Well, it's up to me, and I say no.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Nobody's saying it's up to anybody else. But Justin's being a little cunty about it, though, you see?
But it is where it's happened a couple
He's done
times
this
with
before,
them, right?
1,000 times to
Can
everyone
I talk
else.
to Mike or no? Can you shut your fucking mouth or no?
Of course.
Okay, go ahead, Mike.
Haven't they? Wasn't there something like last year between Justin and Mick where they hated each other, and then Mick, like then they were friends again, and then they weren't, and then so maybe with Justin, it's like I don't want to keep doing this.
Oh, definitely. I get where Justin's coming from. Yeah. I get it. I just keep going. I feel bad for Mick. I think Mick's going through a lot of stuff physically. I think he struggles with stuff. That's all. I'm an advocate for mental health. Justin's not. That's what it comes down to, right, Justin, or no?
He said it has nothing to do with mental health.
Who?
So, Mick.
Well, that's what people say sometimes when they're struggling with it.
Well,
You know?
Just because you're struggling through something doesn't mean that other people need to.
Sure, but you walked away from the show when things got too hot.
Of course. I
I
have no problem with him walking
You were sitting there worried about people driving up and down the street, right?
Yeah, I have no problem with him walking away.
Well, you're kind of mocking him a little.
Well, you mocked his mental health yesterday when he said he's been to the therapist 5 or 6 times.
You said he was lying.
And you were asked, do you think he went? You said no.
Yes,
that
I think
was
he's
mocking
lying.
his mental health.
Yeah, well, I mean, in fairness, Justin just thinks he's lying about everything.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's what he's thinking. Again, that's how he thinks.
So now it's Justin has to get past this for Mick to come back. Now
Mick's not, I think
now I'm a wreck. Now I don't know what's going on. What the fuck is going on?
I respect the hate from Justin, but I'm just saying. I get where Justin's coming from, though, too.
So do I.
I do. I actually do.
It was a kill yesterday.
To be fair, if somebody said to me, like seriously, that I said the N-word, that could be not that Justin has a career, but it could be a career. I mean, it could hurt his snow cone business too.
Yeah,
sure.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Was Anthony at your back on this whole thing or no?
Oh yeah.
Through the N-word controversy?
Oh yeah.
That's loyalty right there.
That's good for
That's loyalty.
That's how you get to be number 2.
That's true. That is true. So now the steak tips are definitely not happening.
Steak tips are.
See, I would eat those
have
as a
the same
victory. As a
probability.
victory steak.
Oh, that'd be a good video.
Just like almost like a champagne bottle.
idea.
You know,
That's not a bad idea.
just eat those steak tips. You know.
You can't even.
You see, I
don't want the steak tips.
He's humorless. He's humorless.
Dead.
That would be funny. You don't think that'd be funny, Justin?
A little bit.
You don't think so, Dave?
I think it'd be funny.
You should cook them and bring them to Mick.
Where are the steak tips
Eat them
now?
in front of him.
In
the fridge.
In the fridge here.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't.
They look
You're
good
not
or no?
closed the idea of eating them.
I have closed the idea of eating them.
You can throw them away though.
Why? Yeah. Why are they here? Still?
I forgot them last night.
Okay.
Forgot them.
Would you bring them home and eat them, Mike? Mutt?
It's like
I think
$80
I
bucks.
probably would.
$80 you spent?
Yeah.
Very nice of him to
I
do
hate
that.
wasting food.
But I
Someone
didn't,
should
I
eat
didn't
those.
ask for this. If
Nobody said you did. Jesus Christ.
$20 a pound?
It's expensive now.
Yeah.
Especially
Oh,
for a nice
yeah.
butcher shop.
Yeah.
I'm sure Mick didn't skimp on that
Brian's
yet.
America?
Only
Yeah.
till January 20th.
That's right.
my
They're
friends.
free. He spent $80, which is a nice gesture, Justin.
But he didn't do it
Oh,
out of the
yeah,
kindness of his heart. He did it so he can say, and I got him the steak tips. I even got his dad the steak tips.
I think, but your dad did something nice for him, and he's doing it in kind. Like that's what people do. That's why people do things.
After he spent months shitting on him and his own father,
Shitting on who?
Bubba and my dad, and now he's
He spent months shitting on them.
Yes, he's tweeted about how he's a cop and how
How's that shitting on him? He's a
He is a
cop,
cop.
he
right?
sheltered me and how his father owns slaves and all this other bullshit.
Nobody thinks that's real, though, Justin.
Okay, but
who owns slaves? Bubba?
Yeah, Mick tweeted out Bubba owns slaves.
Justin, you're being retarded. Bubba's 80 years old.
I understand that.
Nobody thinks he owns slaves.
I know that, but his sentiment was that I come from a racist family. He said I come from a racist family.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
As a joke, he said Bubba owns
I think
slaves.
I'm taking Mick's side here.
Go for it.
It's only been 24 hours. Let him process it.
This thing's months old, this slave thing.
But he had a fight yesterday.
No, he didn't. He just yelled at the guy.
This is worse than I defend him.
Yeah. What are you talking?
He had a fight yesterday.
My thing is, I get that you hate the guy.
It's not Conor McGregor.
I get that you hate the guy, but like, you can't think anybody took the slave thing seriously.
No.
Who cares about that? I'm saying.
Who cares? Okay, so Mick should just be able to say whatever he wants under the pretext of he thinks that
you're allowed to be angry about things that are reasonable. Like if he says that you said the N-word, but if he says that Bubba owns slaves, I think it's pretty crazy to be angry about that.
He said
unless there's some truth to it.
He's fine with saying anything because he tweeted out beforehand, "I'm going to fuck with Justin."
Right.
So he thinks that he could say anything he wants.
We also know that most people on Twitter who follow Mick are like, he's just fucking around. Like nobody takes him seriously.
Correct, but the intent of tweeting that out is to get me in trouble. The intent of
you think tweeting out that Bubba owns slaves to get you in trouble?
No, the intent of yes.
That's nuts. You
Tweeting
sound
out
like
that
a
I'm with
lunatic.
Hey, under Penn National's Barstool.
So then why did Christian tweet out that he added you and said, "Hey Kirk, do you condone drunk driving by your?" What was that for?
Well, okay, think about this, okay? Was I going to fire you if you were drunk driving?
No, but
look who's in studio with me.
No, but he was trying to.
Mike. Guy drove drunk here today. he was true or false days. He was pounding beers the other night.
Oh my god!
Oh,
that
fuck
was
you.
Unbelievable.
Fuck off.
Jesus Christ.
French fry order for Dave.
Huh? I know.
I wasn't gonna eat.
Oh, my
What's wrong with that?
Like a 2-year-old.
That's it.
Oh, he had no meal?
No,
just fries.
Nothing. It's true. It's like being with Harry.
I told you I'm running a strict plan over here, so that's it.
Why'd you eat French fries?
Fucking
then?
potatoes
I
and
didn't
salt.
want to feel weird. I should have ordered nothing, but I was like, "Fuck."
It's weird or just French fries.
I know, but
It's like a
it was
kid.
a mind fuck. I know.
Why'd you?
I wanted to say no.
You could have just said no.
I know. I should have.
The Mut would have paid for it. But go ahead, Justin. Justin, no joking, by the way.
But when he tweets that out, he's trying
unbelievable.
Back to the anger.
Am I wrong, Mike? Is Justin losing the?
No,
you're losing the plot.
I'm
here.
on Justin's side, but he looks
Yeah,
psychotic
theoretically,
right
I'm
now.
right on your side, but you're
The drinking thing's not horrible.
What would
the drinking take is not a horrible take.
the Bubba one.
If he was drinking 6 beers at
Which
kind of
Coleman
a show
confirmed yesterday.
at a show
Yeah, that
event,
was
like
wild.
that is an attempt to hurt his reputation
Well, if it's
with
true.
his employer.
Coleman confirmed it yesterday.
gun to your head, who do you believe, me or Mick? Gun to Kate's head, who do you believe, me or Mick?
Jesus Christ.
About you drinking?
Well, why do you have to do
6
that?
beers.
Well, Coleman
6 beers or
confirmed
2
it.
beers?
Mick.
Okay.
Oh, you're saying about the beers?
Yes.
Mick.
Okay.
Yeah. But I wouldn't have fired you. If you had 40 beers, I wasn't going to fire you. We were done. You guys were having
But they don't know that. If
You would know of.
they will
the
start.
show. We were done though. We left. I left.
It starts with the beers, and next thing you know,
he
they're
if we
making
were going,
other
hold on.
accusations.
If we were going there, this is when we filmed the stuff at Mick's house.
No, this is another time.
Was I there for that?
No.
Was it anything show related?
We went over there to film like a YouTube video.
Okay, this was after it was done.
Yes, we watched Rough and Rowdy.
Okay, I mean I wouldn't really care that much.
But it starts there, and then it keeps escalating and escalating and escalating. Starts off as a joke. Next thing you know,
what time is Justin going to send me a text saying Mike and say he's taking a break from the show? Is it 2:30 then or 3:30?
I don't think that's
3:30. Go ahead.
it starts there,
yeah.
and they just keep escalating and escalating and making shit up.
4?
right back into it.
You don't want to miss a great popcorn at the Capitol Theater, Justin. You want to stick around through tonight. Escalating to what point? It seemed like they stopped though.
Yes, after Mick said after his
You're
last.
saying it escalates. It's like Bubba's small and then drinking, and then what? What was after that? I'm saying.
I don't know. He said his
That
last.
was like months ago, though,
His
right?
last tweet before he came in studio was going to do a live Beyond Average podcast. Justin is not going to like this. He would have made up more lies about me to try to get me not just in trouble with you, in trouble just in general in the world. He would have made up some bullshit that I did something to someone until eventually it catches on.
It was, if you remember, it was.
I get it. I get it.
And then he left.
The Bubba thing
No,
is a joke.
I get your point.
But the last time Mick was in here before yesterday, it wasn't like he was joking around with Justin.
When? Yesterday?
No, the time previous when he was. Remember
when he walked out?
when he happened to be in the neighborhood.
Yeah, that wasn't. But I thought at that point this was a guy who was. Honestly, when people ask me why am I always defending Mick, why do I like Mick? I saw Mick that day, and I know people who get in that. I've been in that mental state. I just feel bad for him.
Right.
Like he was. I like Mick. I think he's a good kid who does dumb things.
Sure.
I mean, I was a good kid. This is the way it is. I feel bad for him. Justin doesn't. I get it because he gives a lot of shit to Justin, so I don't blame him. Justin shouldn't be in that position. Like, I get where Justin's coming from.
Right.
Dave couldn't take a phone call.
And by the way, Bubba's like, those can be sex slaves.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Those aren't necessarily.
And who has said time and time again it is a problem in this country?
The irony, the irony of Justin was part of the sex slave.
Oh my God!
It's tale as old as time. The guy who is the hardest against
gay
the same,
marriage, or,
correct, has 10 million sex slaves going.
Oh
on.
wow!
Are you denying that?
I am denying that. Yes.
You're denying that. Are you gonna quit the show?
No, I'm not going to quit the show.
No. All right.
Well, he doesn't have a choice because
Mick slides right in.
That's unbelievable. Yeah.
Mick has said in the past, he's like, Justin's going to quit. Bank on it. Like, I'm going to get Justin to quit.
Well, everyone's going to quit or leave at some point. But if Justin quit today, I'd hire Mick and let Mick cook and eat the steak tips tomorrow. Justin not smiling. He is no play for.
It's bizarre to me that Justin won't eat the steak tips. That
Just a
seems
waste
like
of
a
good
funny.
food.
That's a Portnoy champagne move right there.
No, it's not. Because once I eat the steak tips, he goes, and I got you the steak. You can hold that over my head.
That's smart.
Fuck you.
He already got you though.
The steak has been.
They've been purchased.
Okay, and I'm not accepting them.
Well, you did accept them. They're here.
That's weird that you refrigerated them.
No, he put them in the fridge.
Oh.
Yes, he's like, is there a... I'm doing the impression of Mick. Is there a fridge?
That's unfair. I don't know why you brought that up.
We live in a world where people are starving. You're just going to throw away the steak tips?
You can't do that.
Don't buy me steak tips.
You can't do that.
I want to hear more of Mutt's impression of Mick.
It's a long time ago. Do you think Mick saw that poll yesterday that was like 90%?
Oh, he knows which way the
in
wind
Justin's
blows.
favor.
No,
Okay.
Justin manipulates. He reaches out to everybody. He manipulates those polls. But I don't. I voted for Mick.
You did have me outside polling places.
I just like that Mick breaks Justin and Justin breaks like these two, but there's no middle ground because Justin just hates him so much.
It's real hate. It's not even.
Huh?
I hate him.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
get
consider
it.
myself broken, though.
You get worked up by him more than you do other stuff.
I do, yeah.
But he defends his state. Like, he's confident in defending
Sure,
his case against him.
but yes, I agree. But when one of your defense is that like nobody thinks Bubba Trudell was a slave, he'd have to be 300 years old. I know the man's old; he'll be dead soon, but
Yes,
he's not that
starts
old.
with
That's
that.
what makes it such a scandal. He was able to pull it off in the 1900s.
It starts with that. With Mick, it starts
Is he
with
that
that.
far away? Is that 6 miles when Justin goes from his parents? They swim. It's like regular, and then it's like going back in time as slaves.
Hope you're ready to get to work, boy.
Massa. Look how serious he is, Mud.
It starts with that, but
It's been 40 minutes. He's just staring like this. He doesn't crack a smile at all.
Justin, say it starts with this again. Go ahead.
it starts with this.
Yes, we know
What does it start with?
Then what happens?
And then it just keeps.
We're at war with the Ukraine.
keeps escalating. He doesn't know the line.
You give Hitler a chance to make one public speech, and next thing you know, we're off to the races.
You know what's really insane to me is you're saying like Mick breaks Justin and Justin breaks Mick, and these guys really hate each other.
Yeah.
I was there for all of this, and I'm just looking out the window going, do you guys think Culver's is good?
Boy,
I have no idea.
Who knew Indiana was this big? I'm telling you, we had a nice dinner in Minneapolis.
We
I thought
had a great week.
we had a nice pizza dinner. The guy put his hand on Mike's penis and
That's
the dinner that
Oh,
night.
that shirt?
That's what felt my fabric.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was Milton's, of course. A store for men. 3 great locations: South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill. The newest location, Mutt, is at the Burlington Mall.
It is.
Milton's is the store for men. Go right now. It's winter now. Well, I guess still fall, but winter is. I'm seeing lows in the 20s coming up here. So time to get going. Get your coats, get your hoodies, get your Henleys. Only place to go. Go to Miltons.com. Tell them the Kirk Minahan Show sent you. They like hearing that. Helps us, helps them, and helps you. We'll be at Milton soon, I think, Dave, right?
Hopefully so. Yep.
Hopefully so. Dave Colladane's story. Miltons.com, and there are 3 great locations. Miltons will never break us, that's for sure. They've broken Justin. Other people have, but not Miltons. Miltons.com. You okay, though, Justin?
Yeah, I'm fine. You keep saying I'm broken. I don't think I'm broken.
Don't when you say it like that,
That's
it sounds like
not
you're
good.
broken.
But like I don't like this. I don't like this
Visual
angle.
as a broken
It's,
man.
it's an unwinnable spot when you
I'm
start
fine.
saying that.
I agree.
You keep saying I'm not fine. You're not fine.
It's the old sensitive thing. I'm not sensitive. You're sensitive. I'm not sensitive. You can't win it. You're right. You
Seeing
can't win.
Mike turn on Justin like this is very sad. I don't
Dude,
like
that's
to see it.
by the way, this is publicly.
Don't do
Privately
that.
is a whole
Don't do
different.
that.
Oh, it's worse behind the scenes?
Mike and I talked for about 40 minutes yesterday, as we usually do on a Monday, just to wrap up the show, and he was killing Justin.
Justin's too smart for your mind games.
Is he? Well, you ever hear him speak before? You ever hear him read a book?
It will be interesting to see Mick's first Beyond Average addressing this.
It's weird now, Justin. Almost like Beyond Average Mick is going to criticize you on this podcast. Beyond Average
Wow.
podcast.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, but you forced him to do that.
I will say, Justin, I get where you're coming from.
Serious.
If you didn't know anything, you'd say, well, that's a very nice message.
Yes.
If you know anything, you would say, this is a guy reaching out.
Yes, but if he has a history of doing
I know,
this,
John. I'm just saying, John.
Yes.
I'm just saying. Do you hate Mick more than anybody right now?
Yes.
In the world?
Yes. In the KMS world?
The world.
Yes.
The Hamas.
Why'd you say
bomber
KMS world first then? If it's the whole
Yesterday you
world.
asked the world, and I said the Hamas guy.
Oh, okay. So now he's past the Hamas guy.
Hamas guy's dead.
Okay.
As is Mick.
Who's number 2 in the world? KMS world you hate the most after Mick? Anybody or no?
Goodness. I don't really hate many people.
No?
That's it. End of list.
What do we get to meet Al's kid? You know?
Oh, yeah.
Uncle Mick. I'd like to see him in action.
Probably a great uncle, right, Justin?
I'm sure.
Dave looks uncomfortable.
I just feel bad. I mean,
who?
Everybody.
Everybody, yeah, right.
But I am
the world.
It's all of us.
Everybody involved in this. But I'm proud of the fact that he is fighting back.
Absolutely.
And he's standing his ground.
Absolutely.
And I think time will heal all wounds in this situation.
Oh, I don't. You think they can get along at some point?
I wouldn't say get along, but they can, Mick can do the show again.
What's crazy is these guys used to get along great.
Yeah.
Like I was there for we filmed the stuff for Portland. Like it was.
They've gone to concerts together?
That's right.
Right.
Oh, yeah, with Gus. Yeah, right.
We had a great time that night. We did film the stuff with Mick at the house with Christian. Was a well, Justin doesn't like Christian. I like Christian. You don't like Christian, right?
I do not.
Because he said you were drunk.
Yes, because you tried to get me in trouble with my job by lying.
By correctly saying how much you drank. According to Coleman. Are you down on Coleman?
Coleman said yesterday, he's like, I'm always a Team Justin guy, but when it comes to Mick, he's going to take Mick's side.
How do you feel about that?
It's whatever.
So you think he was lying, Coleman?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Did he get his haircut? Do we know?
He's still preparing.
No,
Great point. Barbershops are open on Veterans Day.
He goes to a salon. He does not go to a barber.
Are salons open on Veterans Day?
I think barbershops are definitely open on Veterans Day.
Might as well go to a salon.
it's
Haircuts cost like $40 now.
That's a great time to go to a barbershop.
Barbershops are barbershops, so salons are for not for men.
I go to a salon.
For what?
Get my haircut every couple of weeks.
Takes 10 seconds.
It does not take long anymore.
How much do you spend on your hair?
$55.
My haircut is $25, and I tip $5.
$5?
Is that not enough?
20%.
That's low, I think.
That's normal enough.
Oh, I give
is
it
a
a
haircut
tip.
percentage or is it like $5?
How much time can they spend on your hair? 2 seconds?
It's not a long time. We talk for a few minutes. It's in and out. I do get the shampoo still, though.
I'll tell you a real
Do
jam.
you
on
really?
it.
Shampoo
yes.
and a haircut for $25?
Yeah.
Where is this?
Yeah, can you tell
like
me
Lowell or something?
Chelmsford.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck you.
Just in the center? Where is it? Where in the center? Where is
North
it?
Vinyl Square. Vinyl Square.
Yeah. Okay.
Does feel good.
That bowling alley still there?
Does feel nice. It's there, but it's not open a lot anymore. Like there's some suggestion the guy is like kind of closing it down.
Oh no.
Suggestion.
Yeah, because he's not
whispers.
The hours he says are online. We've gone there a couple times. It's just not been open. It's like 3 little lanes down there. It's very small.
I've been there. Yeah.
We walked in and out once because it just did not seem. The kids were so young. Where it's like, this is
It's
not
tough. I like
Let's
it's
go to
old-
Lita Lanes.
It's old school though. See,
It's
I like,
very
that's
old
why I'm a
school.
Collins bowling.
They
Drum
reset
guy.
their own pins.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Collins Bowling Drum in Billerica. You should go there. Take the kids there.
Lita Lanes. That's our home.
That's like hippie bowling.
It's small ball, baby.
It's like that hippie pizza place in Chelmsford Center. Fucking Max and Leo's.
Hippie. That's not hippie.
That's hippie.
I know that crazy brick oven.
Oh,
pizza
it's
place.
gay. It's not a man's pizza place. Look at Justin. He's so upset.
I had an eyelash in my eye.
No, sure you did.
He heard the national anthem.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you see that or either God Bless America started playing in his phone.
What are people getting tonight at the big event?
You're getting a lot of bang for your buck here. Well, first of all, it cost them $0. So, what time is it open for everyone?
8 to 11.
8 to 11 tonight.
But the dozen will go on at 9.
Yeah, so we'll hang out first. A little Q&A. You want some pictures, whatever you want. From 8 to 9. 9 o'clock, the dozen, not the, whatever it's called, Geniuses.
Sports Geniuses.
Sports Geniuses. I believe it's a Clemmer episode, right?
Yes.
Which is a good one. Me, Brandon, and Clemmer take on 3 Barstool fans trying to vie to beat us to become the biggest sports genius and win a $5,000 first prize.
Wow.
And then 10 o'clock, We say goodbye to Aaron Hernandez, and maybe hello to Kirk Minahan.
What are
Or
your
maybe not.
predictions?
Who knows?
Do you think it's going to pay out? You think you're going to get a big?
I think it's a win either way. It's very funny if I'm not in it.
Yeah.
I just got deleted. Or it's funny if I'm a big part of it. I think I'll be in there for like a second. I think
How do you think now that we've gotten to this point? How are they going to portray you? Is it? And how are you? How is your voice used?
Mike just asked, but no, Mike, am I wrong?
Yeah, pretty much. That wasn't quite as wordy, but
You weren't there that day, right? No.
No.
Okay. It was just me and Jerry.
It was you and Jerry in Washington.
you guys were
correct?
in Washington, right?
Oh, I
Was
thought
that
you
the
meant
inauguration
Oh, I thought you
show?
meant the McPhee thing.
That was at the AT&T store.
That was the
not
AT&T
there.
store marathon Monday.
Yes.
And somebody sent me the clip of that recently, and I have to say, of the three, I'm by far the less aggressive of the three about the jokes and stuff.
Shocker.
Yeah, it's weird. If you play it again, it's like, it's whatever. I say he's like a wide who knows. They'll play that clip. I think it's going to be exactly like I thought it was at the beginning. The guy's going to be like, hey, essay, I heard you like it in the ass. It's going to be that kind of thing. And Hernandez is going to be like, because a whole series of it building up to him, somebody finding out he takes it in the asshole.
Right.
Yeah.
And tonight he's going to find out, they're going to find out indeed he takes it in the ass.
So are they going to have EEI on in the prison?
No, it's going to be like somebody's going to tell somebody, maybe on
You
the
had
show.
a funny one, like a bus driver.
One of the
Right.
guards?
Or the guards be
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, geez, guess you're gay, huh? He's going to be like, what? What? And he's just going to kill himself. Yeah. Because he's found not guilty of the second one a couple of days before. It was like the Friday. He killed himself on like the Tuesday or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see. I don't know.
I want a bad Boston accent. I want a little bit of sports talk before it. We probably won't get that, though, right?
I want this.
Yeah.
I want the hat on backwards, too. Like, let's go. Like, let's fucking go.
They should have had Fitzy play you. That would have been fun.
Oh, God, that's been heartbreaking. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun. I like the idea of us pausing it when I show up in the crowd, just going crazy for this Hernandez episode. And then somebody who's like, oh, this guy reached out. Somebody in my family was killed. This guy's going to try and solve the murder. What does he do? And they're going to have me celebrating Hernandez. Jumping up and down. Could happen. So, I don't know. Tonight at the Capitol Theater at 8 o'clock. Gates open at 8 o'clock, which I think it'll be fun, I guess.
Was Mick a ticket winner?
Mick, I will invite to be my guest.
Oh, that'd be great.
You'd be fine with that, Justin, right?
Yeah, I can add it to the list.
That's okay. It's all right. It's okay. What if he came over and he just went for the handshake?
I probably wouldn't give him a handshake back.
You wouldn't give him a handshake back?
No.
Yeah.
I've never seen Justin like this.
I know. He not broke his pride. He just hates Mick more than Justin's not a
Pure hate.
You're not a hate guy.
Not really, no.
Yeah.
What could Mick do to turn it around? It's basically just
Keep his promise.
a pattern.
What if he had the Force?
If he had the Force,
Yeah. Would you be excited if he could give you the Force?
it would be. Oh, he'd have.
Yeah, that'd go a long way. See.
If he could give me the Force,
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna give you the Force as a gift.
it's gonna come with something.
That's true. Yeah, I suppose it would.
Mm.
New Star Wars news yesterday too, huh?
Oh, with the movies.
Oh boy, we're still going here. Mick responding to somebody on Twitter.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Responding to Tiger 420. Justin is a rat, he says. Mick, I don't mind reading the text on the air because that's a show I get it. Him doubling down on me using health issues for simply the last straw. Complete horse shit. I never asked for special treatment. I've always rolled with the punches about being sick. That's, I think, true.
He did. He fought through with basketball. He did not feel good. Was still there.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go. And then they just tweet, I go to a salon. This picture of Mutt's hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a lot going on today.
So Mick's ready to fight now. Now Mick wants to fight back.
He has a podcast to do so.
Yep. Thought the time might be better off doing that, but decided to do it yesterday. Decided to do it too, but Jay, you got to take the good.
Mick 101.
If only someone warned us, he might do that.
No one said.
We could always have him in like 2 weeks to not do it. So.
Well, I welcome here tomorrow, but of course we have Fax and Ted Sellers, so we can't do that. But
You can't cancel on
Fax.
Fax. You've been instructed.
Yes, and Mick is never coming in again. So
yeah,
which I'm crazily inclined to believe right now. I know that's probably not true.
I don't.
I want to hear his beyond average before I make a decision.
I'd love to be a guest on there.
Would you, if he asked you to go on to talk about Justin, would you do it?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Sure. Why not?
Be a big get.
Justin, if he asked you on, would you do it?
Sure.
Yeah, Justin would do that.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you're putting out there right now. Are you demanding, because he didn't do it here, are you demanding airtime on Beyond Average to have it out?
In person, yes. I'll gladly come to his house.
You're demanding it.
I'm not demanding.
I'm saying you wouldn't do it unless it's in person.
Yes, I'd want to do it in person.
I think that's fair. Don't you think, Dave?
I think it's fair.
We're going to end up recording it here.
But you would go to him, though.
Okay. Yeah, you can't.
Okay, Kirk, I'm doing beyond average.
Why not? I think it takes guts. I'm going to your place. I'm going on the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
Steak tips in hand.
I'd go to him.
Would you return the steak tips?
I mean, I don't know if they'll be good by then, but
yeah. How long do they last?
Steak tips probably about like a week refrigerated.
Yeah, once a butcher shop bags them, it's probably. Yeah, I would freeze if we're not going to use those. Someone freeze them. It's a waste of $80.
Who the hell's going to eat them if we freeze them right now? Who's
giving them money? He's hungry.
Maybe at some point, like Mick will come back and take them home.
3 to 5 days in the fridge.
Huh?
What a waste of
Yeah,
money.
you're good. 3 to 5 days in the fridge is fine. It's fine. You're not going to eat them. You want them to take them home?
No, I just say it's a waste of. Someone should take those to like a shelter or don't. Can you donate?
Take them home.
I don't want them.
Come on, go take them to a shelter.
I don't want them. If you want me to do it, I will do it. It's $80 worth of steak tips.
I'm not a big steak tips guy.
Really? I do like a nice grilled steak tip.
I like steak.
Charred on the outside.
I like steak. Like a nice piece of steak.
Was it Jerry?
Oh yes, yeah, that
That's
was
a great story.
What was the name of that place? The one in Fort Myers?
Twin Peaks.
No, it was a steak place down
Blue?
there. Texas Roadhouse.
Yep.
And Jerry and I were there, and Jerry's like, he's like, I like steak tips. And the waitress was literally like, well, she's like, you can get a sirloin or a filet. And the way you eat, she was giving like tips about steak.
Yeah, they don't have. That's a regional thing. For
yeah. But she was very like earnest in the answer. And we were both
No,
like,
I just
what
want steak tips.
Get it medium rare.
Somebody else is with us.
What's McCurtis?
Probably Chris, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. What else?
Everything's all political, unfortunately. Marco Rubio, Secretary of State.
He has very big ears. I've noticed that about
He's had
Rubio
big ears.
lately. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yep.
John Wooden had the biggest ears of anybody I've ever seen in my life.
That's a good sign then.
He's a good listener.
Yes. Who?
He's a great leader.
True. Yeah. I guess that's a good thing.
Oh, he does.
Right?
Yeah.
Who, Wooden or Rubio?
Rubio.
God, I'm looking at the top. All I can see is Justin's forehead. It's just
That's,
all
right
he
red
has
right
chicken
there.
pox. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah. Did you have chicken pox as a kid?
I did.
Yeah. That means you're going to get shingles.
I know.
Don't get
Happened-
shingles.
That's what happened to me.
I'll try not to.
You got them
Yes, awful.
a year ago. Well, not quite.
Awful, yes. And I still feel it where I initially got them. Like a little bit of a.
Oh, that's right. He braved through that to get to the
Yeah,
dance.
believe me, we
Did
heard
last
about,
Easter,
we heard
yeah.
about that day. That's for sure. Unbelievable. Good job. But yeah, when I have it too, oof, it is the worst.
I can't
It's hard
explain
to-
the feeling of it, but it's just you feel awful.
It's like weirdly like having like the worst rug burn of ever all the time.
You don't-
Anytime you move, feels like
Anything
you're being,
touching your skin, you wanted. It's
feels
disgusting.
like you're being stabbed whenever you move. I
I
couldn't do
hear it
anything.
in my lower back. It started with back pain. It started as lower back pain.
Oh,
I
really?
pulled up my shirt. The rash had started there. No one
Yeah.
cares.
No one cares.
You mentioned talking to Kevin Clancy. Are you talking to him more now after
We had a long talk yesterday. We talked about 40 minutes
Survivor? Is he now like an ally for you to talk
yesterday. He's
to?
always been an ally.
You feel like
He
you're
wasn't
talking
on
to him
Survivor.
more now.
Everyone in this room is a Kevin guy. What?
Yeah.
feel like
KFC was
well,
not Survivor, was
He
it?
was on Surviving.
But I'm saying after what happened at Survivor,
We have
there's some people
similar.
you don't talk.
We have similar thoughts on things. Sure,
Okay.
as friends do. Kevin's a friend. We had a good long talk yesterday. I like Kevin. I've always liked Kevin.
Are you getting the sense that if we get closer to the first episode airing, the season airing, people are getting more tense around Barstool?
I don't know that. I'll be in New York Thursday. We'll see. I don't know. I don't. I'm so removed from that. I like I said, I pop in 8
Well,
times.
I'm sure
a
you
year.
and Kevin are talking about how other people are reacting around the office. I'm guessing.
Yeah, I think it's kind of in that it happened now until it happens, it's quiet, and then it's going to explode. I think. I don't know. I'm telling you, I'm not. I will be looked at as the bad guy on social media for this one, and I have no problem with that. I'll stand by it all day long. I'm ready to do it. It's going to be, But I got no
You said it.
problem with
Be ready to go to war. Told the minute.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? They're busy sitting around, they're thumbing their ass, but what can you do?
Oh, they're selling out your live shows.
Yeah,
Ready to
but,
go.
We'll see. We'll see. Well, I'm looking forward to surviving. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. I won it, so it'll be.
I thought Roan. I thought you said Roan won yesterday.
Roan won.
Yep.
Yeah, Roan's a great guy. Yep. I mean, I'll give you stock up, stock down. People of the company right now, if you want it, I got no problem doing that.
Dave Portnoy.
Neutral. I love Dave.
Even with the
Brianna chicken fry stuff.
I know. I still like him as a person.
Is there?
I mean, it's weird. I will say. That.
I thought you nailed it yesterday, and I also wondered was part of it. He knows she's about to become a megastar. He would like to keep her in the Barstool family by being a super ally to her now. She may be more likely to
Doesn't want her
stick
to
around
Alex
long
Cooper.
term.
Boy, nothing gets past you, Mut.
No toy.
Was that Dave?
No toy.
I think that might have been the fact.
Was that? Was
I think that could be.
I thought it was a poignant point.
A pointed point.
Poignant.
Poignant. It was poignant. You're right.
Thank you very much.
It was poignant. Yes. What else? What else, Justin?
It's not really, like I said, just a lot of political stuff.
Yeah. What else is going with you, Mut? What's new with you?
Nothing. I appreciate everyone coming on Thursday. That was Zach. You made some comment that at the dinner, I flippantly said, no, wow, it was a packed episode. It was packed because you were there and because the Minute fans were there. Mm-hmm. As I said there, I thanked everyone there. I thanked you guys at dinner. I know I was a packed event, so
we had a good time. I was fans were good. People,
fans were awesome throughout the entire thing. So I appreciate them supporting the show, and we'll see if it pops up at some point in some different version. We'll see.
Some different version.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, you just like talking about these bets and stuff, huh?
I just
find it boring.
I love the process of researching every week, doing the work, and then putting out content from a game. It's harder than I thought it was going to be. I will say that.
Yeah. Well, services do the research for you, no?
Yeah, don't you pay for it?
No, but you get the data, and you have to still make content out of that data, Mike.
How'd you do last weekend?
Did very well, 2-1, and we had the under last night, so it went well.
Okay. Trying to figure who would take this week in the touchdown pool. I was actually looking at it a little bit this morning. I don't know yet. I'm not ready. Yet.
Yeah, Tuesday's early. I would see who's going to play, the injuries. When do you make your final call? When do you have to?
Usually I make it by the time I remember, like whatever. I think it was like 12:30 on Sunday. Was that this week?
Yeah, it was like 10:30.
Yeah. 10. The Giants game had already started. Put it that way.
But you're still allowed to put picks in after games start.
How you do it until all the way?
No.
What do you mean no?
Like you couldn't pick
from that game. I got you. Yeah.
You can't pick a player from a game that's already started.
No, but I could pick a 4:00 game.
Could you pick a Monday night game on Monday night?
Yeah. I could pick a player Thursday, right?
Yes.
I'm not going to do that though. I don't think, unless there's somebody I like. I don't know. I mean, I think hitting with a tight end is a risky play.
It was a ballsy.
I mean, you saw the play. I mean, that was a crazy
unbelievable catch
touchdown.
back of the end zone. Awesome.
So what we have? We got what so far? Derrick Henry, my boy Mixon, and my boy Kittle. Right?
Yes.
Is that right? 3 for 3. Okay.
I want to. How many people are left? How close?
Just keep asking. I don't think Justin's gonna come up with the solution.
He's gonna find out. He's on this today.
I don't think so. I don't believe so. Let's go on buyMike.net and buy my project.
Excuse me.
Well, that was a big one.
I hadn't talked in a couple minutes. We're almost at 1,100 subscribers on Patreon. If you want to subscribe, and get us to that number.
Nice.
And 10,000 on YouTube. So we're.
Oh, you got there?
No, we're trying to.
We're trying to get there. Okay, let's get there. Let's get there.
Hopefully, and Why Are You Laughing Tomorrow? The History of Cumtown, and we'll be live on. And we're playing the Richard Ojeda drinking game at some point this weekend. So
there you go.
Lots of fun.
Yeah, it's a Tuesday.
Oh yeah, today's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. Good. Okay. Good. Yeah, tonight should be good. I have no. What's your prediction, Mut?
I think you're going to be a bigger part of the episode than you think.
Really?
I think they're going to pin it on you. You're an easy person to pin it on. Radio host in Boston.
It'd be great. How great would it be?
Around, gay. Look how they've dressed up. They have totally super sexed the Belichick Kraft stuff, right? They've taken parts of books and stories and they make it into things they've actually said when no one knows if they said it or not. They are going to treat you like some crazy radio host who basically forces Hernandez to kill himself. That's my prediction.
How great would it be if the episode starts with a guy grabbing a chocolate milk and a granola bar?
That's what I think. I'm telling you.
Boston Herald.
Shuffling.
It's like you going through your day.
My thing, I always thought it was like early, like the alarm. It's like 4:20. I hit it. I get up and I stretch and I just go for my run. You know, like it's just me throughout my day.
Water or something.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. And then but they'll do some research. It'll be like glory days. I'll be running down the thing and then
if you're just someone in Ohio that's watched this entire year, you're like, what is
going on here? Will it be a solo show or will it be like a Jerry non-speaking and like a non-speaking McPhee?
I think it's gonna be a solo show because we're not seeing the IMDb.
That's bad for Jerry. Jesus.
I think there's gonna be 3 people nondescript. Well, your name is in the credits, right? On the
Is Jerry been update? Do we have any credit update, Justin?
I have not seen Jerry.
I looked at Xfinity hoping for like a preview of the episode with you in it, but I couldn't find one.
Trailer had nothing last week. Yeah.
Here's why it won't be one person.
Okay.
It'll be 3 people like howling,
laughing, like
banging on the table,
right.
Yeah.
He's wicked queer.
Yeah.
That kind of
yeah. And then those laughs will be slowed down as Aaron dangles from his.
Maybe my voice playing over that.
Yeah.
It's possible. I actually think it's going to be super small.
Yeah.
But Justin Grace has been in stuff. Like
you don't get Justin Grace out of bed for
I'm
nothing.
not saying he's Marlon Brando, but I'm saying the guy has been. Maybe he's got like 6-8 lines.
Be nice.
Oh.
Did you reach out to him, Justin? Try to get him on the show?
We did.
No luck.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, there's also a chance where like he goes to visit him in prison. They kind of touch hands at one point or something. And he just walks away. Who knows with them?
If we said the episode starts with you like hitting the alarm at 4 a.m, and it's just like your whole day, and then it ends with you going like, "This Kevin Miller guy," executive producer, whoever Ryan Murphy.
I wouldn't mind Belichick driving in, listening to EI, and hearing you say,
I like that,
and be going to the office like, "You guys hearing this stuff about Hernandez?
Yeah,
say he's gay on the radio."
Was that Justin?
So I don't know if these are like radio names, but there is a character called J-Dog. That might be like a prison.
That's
thing.
gotta be.
That's a prison thing.
Or this sounds like a radio name, Scotty Too Hottie.
No, that's a
wrestler.
That's a wrestler.
I think that's actually I think that was his boyfriend though. I use that because remember we made fun of that. I think. Remember that led to a whole Jerry wrestling bit. How he hates wrestling. It'd
be great if wrestler Scotty Too Hottie made a cameo.
Cicely Rockmore.
Oh,
Paul McPhee is there.
McPhee's in it?
He's in there. Yes.
Oh, baby.
Who's playing her?
Cicely Rockmore.
She's good.
It'd be so good if Jerry hid this from all of us and he's playing himself.
Oh, that'd be
and Jerry just shows up.
Sicily Rock.
Kirk, you're going too far.
Who cares?
What does it matter?
She's been in.
I'm looking at her right now.
Is she known?
No.
What?
Is she known? Like an
That was another.
Kind of looks like McPhee.
Horribly offensive terms.
A little bit. She's so she's in. All right, so then we'll be in it then. Maybe you do get Jerry.
Oh, baby.
That'd be nice.
What's my motivation? He's a wide receiver. Get it? He takes in the ass.
Why am I mad at him? Is he trying to get married?
He's a big, strong guy.
We're going to make T-shirts, Kirk.
We killed Aaron Hernandez. So no Jerry though.
Not that I see.
So who is listed tonight? Just to give the people who are going there a little taster with it, and the people watching at home.
So this is Josh Rivera's Aaron Hernandez.
Yep.
A returning character, Patrick Schwarzenegger.
Oh, Tim Tebow, isn't it? A prison visit. That's my guess.
Roland Buck III as.
I give anything for like a hardcore Jerry playing himself Tebow sex scene. Everyone's fucking everybody in this show.
Disgusting.
Tebow is great. He takes girls with Down syndrome to proms. He loved that story.
It'd be great if they just had a wild...
Those girls are really horny too. They hump his leg. But he doesn't care. He loves Jesus. Kirk, don't let Kate play softball. She'll become gay. We're going to call... I've always wanted my name first on the show. So it's...
We had an unbelievable deal with the Herald. They fucked it up.
What did Jerry want to call it? Or he pitched it to me years ago. What was it?
Oh.
I don't know.
KO.
Yes.
Callahan with KO because it'll knock you out.
That was a fun one.
I was putting my golf shoes on at Jerry's course in Maine when we were talking about this because we knew Dino was going to be gone. I remember putting my clubs in and I was sitting on the back of the car putting your shoes on after, and that's what he said it to me. I remember just kind of looking at him like cocking my head and then putting a shoe on and just thinking, I don't think I'm going to participate in the name of that show.
I remember the first time he told us that. This was before abortions. We took calls, and if they were not good, they've been knocked out.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
That's
right. We need heavy metal music coming in and out of breaks. We have to do it.
Let's set a good tone.
It sets a tone. Jerry Felger, Maz, put. I don't care. Who else, Justin?
So then we got.
It'd be great if Tebow was in it just as like Michelle Carter's just kill yourself.
Do it, homo. By the way, can he also easily be just showing a reaction to everybody when they find out he's dead?
Oh,
like Tebow's just sitting and having breakfast, and he's like,
I can't believe this.
And then he does sign of the cross, goes on his knees.
I don't remember.
Then it's like Tom Brady's reaction.
Was Hernandez's funeral? Was it a big time? Like, did guys go to
it was at the Staples Center.
People showed up. Tim Tebow wanted to.
Yeah, it was like when Ronald Reagan died.
I don't know if Tebow went to the funeral. Could have been that, right?
No,
funeral.
He killed someone.
He's still his friend.
No, he's not. You think they were still friends?
I think he tried to guide him along the right path.
Yes,
we'll find out tonight.
That was in episode 4.
Well, and tonight maybe.
Possibly, yeah.
Well, if I found out that Justin killed Mick,
That's different.
And then
That's-
killed
Justin
himself?
died. I'd still go to Justin's
I
funeral.
will say Justin has way more motivation, as does Mick, to kill Justin than Hernandez did with Odin Lloyd.
You would if your friend.
Like, this is real hate here.
Okay. I don't think it's that crazy.
So,
to keep
all
him
right,
like
so Justin kills Mick.
Yes.
And then Justin kills himself in prison.
Yeah, or the stress of it just kills himself right afterwards.
You would go to his funeral.
Yeah, he went to 10 Sportsbook Lives. Yes,
That's
I
fair.
own that.
You should put the trophy in his on the casket, in one steak tip, and you just leave.
I'd go with Bomber. Bomber and I would take the same car there, same ride.
Yeah, I'm sure Bomber would definitely show up, right, Mike?
Yeah.
There's no chance of that happening.
He doesn't remember who Justin is now.
Why are you guys talking with the Bomber?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Terry Hernandez.
Oh, she stinks. That mom character is the worst on the show, I think.
Brian Murphy.
Cousin.
I don't know who that is.
That's the agent.
Oh, okay, yes. Bill Belichick does show up.
Good.
Tanya Singleton.
Yep, the big cousin there. Just watch every show. He's no idea who these people
I'm
are.
terrible with names.
You know who these people are.
Prison van driver Jose Baez.
Jose Baez.
Oh, the lawyer.
Yeah, he's the guy who hates us. Oh, hates us. Go ahead.
Kirk Minahan.
It's funny.
What a group.
DJ Hernandez.
Yep.
Brother.
Who's added nothing to the show.
Been bad. Former UConn quarterback.
Yeah, that's why.
Patrick Hagen. Grieving relative number 4.
If you're right after Jose Baez, I think that's a good sign.
This is from it's because Justin Grace is alphabetically right after Jose Pablo Cantillo.
Oh, they do it by. Well, why is Hernandez first then?
The 3 they have are Josh Rivera, Aaron Hernandez, Tim Tebow, and Sherrod.
There's no Shania?
No.
Well, she has to.
How
be
would
in
she
there.
not be
She's
in the
definitely
episode?
in it.
There's still courtroom where she's in the courtroom.
Tried to throw her under the bus a little bit last week. Finally,
Yeah, a couple good episodes, but not a lot to talk about. But they've been some good.
I'm actually
TV.
excited to watch it tonight, just for the comedy.
The live audience would be great for that. Too.
I'll be munching that popcorn, watching the way.
Dr. Ann McKee. Was she someone?
She's
the head of brain.
BU.
Yeah.
She's the yeah.
Officer.
Get Nowitzki on. It's for nobody now.
Officer Bree.
You said yesterday I bring up all the old radio stuff. This is all you. I didn't bring this up.
Chris Nowitzki joins us right now
On the Harbor One Hotline.
Oh, Chris, you don't want to check my brain. Go ahead.
4-person grieving relative number 3. Court bailiff Michelle McPhee. J-Dog. George Lentire. Curtis.
Chris Curtis?
Good.
Curtis. I don't think this, unless they really.
He was there
crazy.
that day, I would think, right?
Unless they really went crazy.
Yeah, I don't think it's Curtis.
With their casting. Scotty Too Hottie.
Hey, book the lady that's going to call Hernandez a homo.
CD, corrections officer.
How is Jerry not listed in this? How does McPhee? Did you say McPhee yet or no?
I did, yes.
How was that? How is that possible?
That is strange that they used your name and they're not listing Jerry.
All right, we got another weekly. We lost 13-4 to Toucher and Rich. Let's do another week on Sandusky. Remember they did like 8 months on Sandusky?
I did a lot too. Admittedly, a lot of stuff that was
every day.
I'm looking back at it.
Jesus Christ.
Seems like a fun topic.
Oh, every day they did for 4 hours.
There's a statue of him.
Oh, go ahead. Is that it, Justin?
That's pretty. I mean, they have like juror number 4.
Someone's seen that.
Grieving relative.
Usually watch this the day after. I'll watch this one live.
You're going to watch it live?
I have to, yes.
All right, feeling lucky? Get ready to try your luck with Jack Pocket, America's #1 lottery app. With Jack Pocket, you can order Powerball and Mega Millions tickets right on your phone. They even have official state lottery names. Every day there are millions up for grabs right on your phone. Free lottery ticket using my name, KIRK. A free Powerball or Mega Millions ticket. Go do it right now. Don't wait. Download Jack Pocket right now for your chance to win big. Good luck. Let's see what else is going on in the world here before we call it a day. So, facts and Ted Sellers tomorrow.
Yep. Yes.
It would have been funny, Justin. I don't know how playful she would have been. But it would have been funny if you would carry chicken fry up the stairs like you carry carry Ted Sellers. That might have been a good moment. I don't know how playful she would have been with that.
But not even playful. He would with no context ask her to carry her up the stairs.
That's true. Or if she sprained her ankle or something.
My lady, can I carry you up the stairs? Show you a true gentleman.
Well, you didn't like Dave in that spot, huh, Mutt? Portnoy? What are you looking?
I'm just looking at Mick's text. Sorry, I wanted to mix
text
tweets. Sorry, we'll see what Mick was up to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, it's a little. I mean, felt late to do this big country ditty thing. It felt a little.
Yeah, it feels strange. It feels very.
They missed the
strange.
window for it. I thought.
It is weird to like break up with someone you were in love with them and they cheat on you and you make a diss track.
It feels strange to me. You know, it's a whole new world. I'm an old man. I get that.
I did see a lot of people in the aftermath of her speaking out. A lot of other women who are now willing to come forward and talk about Zack Bryan.
Yeah,
so
which is good.
I know you said yesterday that it probably doesn't affect his career. If there are multiple women who come out with a similar story about this is going to absolutely.
I think it becomes physical. That's a different thing too. Like I haven't heard that yet. I'm not saying it should or shouldn't be, but yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, you're a fan of his. You've been to his concerts.
I have not been to a concert, but I am a big Zack Bryan fan. Yeah.
Still,
yes.
Despite how he abuses women,
because of it.
That's probably true.
Yeah,
probably true. All right. What else you got, Dave?
That's all.
Yeah, you have checked Dave. Have we heard from Dave in the last half hour?
You're going through the thing. What do you want me to say?
I don't know. You watch it. You excited for tonight?
I am excited. I want to see how they portray you. And let's just get this fucking show over with.
Jesus.
Which one, Mutts or this or the Hernandez?
No, Mutts was a good run.
I assumed you meant this.
Yes, so many options. I don't even know. What's the last shot going to be of Hernandez's? It's not going to be him dead, obviously. So what's it going to be?
A flashback
I'm
to him in college or high school.
No, I think it's
similar time.
I think younger him with his brother, like running on the field together.
Right, yeah, something like that. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, his dad looking, or maybe just him just fucking sucking somebody off, just full cock in his mouth.
The way he wished it could have
I
gone.
don't know if that would fit, though.
Yeah. What do you mean? Dick in his mouth won't fit?
That's the last shot of the episode?
Yeah, probably.
The series?
No, you know what? When you put it that way, you're right.
Thank you, Mike.
I think you're wrong. I think this should be the last one of the series. I think it is.
Now that you mention it.
I think you're wrong. I think it will be. What's gayer, Mutt? Sucking guy off or getting in the ass?
Just the series ends, one in each hand, one in his mouth.
Just fucking away. Come all over him.
The second one, I think.
What were the options?
The ones you said. I don't feel like saying them.
You guys aware that Christian Arcand takes it in the ass?
That right there, I'd say is.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't say take it in the ass?
I mean, you can.
Use the F
Go
word
for
on the
it.
show.
Go for
liberally.
it. Then say it.
Wait, because you're like Christian? Like you hate that? You don't think you're anti-gay?
I'm not. What?
Is that your takeaway, Dave?
You asked me to rank them. I'd say
I don't know why he's not
was,
saying.
Not an ally, huh? What's your issue with
I'm
gay
an
people?
ally. Shut the fuck.
I'm just asking questions. What?
I guess I'd say the butt sex is more gay. Thank you. Thank you.
Saying that is gay. Taking
The butt sex.
Do you have people, friends in your life or family members who were homosexual? I'm not asking for
Not
names,
anymore.
but
I'm sure I do. Yes.
so nobody you know. I'm saying you have no gay friends.
I have allies.
Reamer.
He's an ally.
He's an ally of yours.
But you have no gay friends. That's interesting.
I don't think so. Reamer's been a friend.
Why do you choose not to do that? I'm just asking.
I'm not sure.
Are you anti-gay?
No. What are you? What?
What if one of your sons said one day, like, Dad, I'm gay?
Okay.
Nice knowing you.
The fuck out of here.
That's great. Who do you have in the Thursday night game?
Steak tips.
Yeah, right. It's weird. I will say it's a massive double standard. I hate saying it, but like I'd be fine either way. But it's weirder if your son is gay because it's just feels weird. Because I don't know.
For a dad?
There are just dicks involved.
Yeah.
I get over it. I wouldn't care. I love
Would a
Harry,
woman say the opposite?
Maybe. I don't know. That there aren't dicks involved would be the opposite.
No, because you're a guy and it's your son.
Maybe.
Would a woman
I
feel
think it's so
when
an
her
old
daughter-
school line of thinking. I'm just being like, if Harry said 6 years, 4 years, whatever, said, Dad, I'd be like, whatever. Life, who cares? Good. As long as you're happy, I don't care. The world's hard enough. But like, I think it's easier. Like if your son was, say, like extraordinarily flamboyant.
Well, that's a personality trait.
I know,
though.
but
that's
well, yeah, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like that would be, you get used to it. I'm just saying, I'm just being
Right.
honest. Like I can lie, but it would take me a little bit to get used to. That's all.
sure.
You know.
But that's just the difference of personality. Where I've never understood is like
Like the Manansky men are men. They stay like, they're closeted, but they're not going to be flamboyant.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
as many Vikings were.
Right. Well, I saw his brother the other night. He was being very, very flirty with the guy who said together with. Who knows? His brother comes over to me. He's like, "Hey, thanks for the A chair." I'm like, "What in the fuck are you talking about?"
He doesn't realize that the second the show is over, you forget about
whatever
the show.
Also,
is.
not like a memorable show moment in history anyway.
Well, for him it was. You brought it up. You
I
clipped
know.
it, put on social media.
But it'll happen tonight where everyone thinks their moment is the moment.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah. But I like your brother. Your brother's a good guy.
Very nice guy. We actually we spent some time talking for the first time in a while. Good
What do you-
bonding moment.
Really?
We hadn't talked in a long time.
You drive too slow past your house.
Did he walk by you with Mohegan or no?
No, I went and saw him after I left you guys.
Okay.
When
He
I
wasn't
got-
eating chicken and just staring at you? No.
No, I actually
Okay.
had a real conversation.
About what?
About life in general. I met some of his coworkers.
Oh, yeah.
That were there for a work
Yeah,
event.
he's oddly there just for the night for like a work
Yeah,
thing,
they booked Mohegan for their work event.
Yeah, I like your brother. He's a good guy. He's younger.
Yes, 2 years younger.
2 years younger. Yeah,
he's a huge fan of yours.
Great. Yes. Well, there you go.
As I'm sure he told you.
No, I don't think he's ever told me that, but I've always liked this company. I wish your parents were rumored to go. They didn't show up.
They decided last minute not to go. They watched on YouTube. They also thought the YouTube was pretty good. Thought the camera work was
It's heartbreaking to think of them watching that on YouTube.
It is a little bit.
Isn't it like they don't want they they're old. They don't want to watch that.
Do they have a smart TV or do they watch it on the computer?
Computer. My dad is like obsessed.
No.
My dad's like one of those just sits at the desktop
And you know,
computer.
like they're rooting for their
and looks
son.
at news all day.
They're great parents, but like they don't give a fuck about the gambling. Like they're not the content of it.
No clue.
His dad
They watch just for the views. Thanks, guys.
Your dad doesn't care about?
No interest whatsoever.
Does the Viking gamble?
No, not at all.
He would not strike me as a
He
gambling
loves scratch tickets around the holidays.
Fish.
Yeah,
The way a Viking would.
Yeah.
Like he loves getting and
every
giving
day's a
scratch
gamble
tickets.
for him out in the ocean. You know,
it was very low. It was very funny. The week, I guess, the Sunday before the last show, my parents came to dinner on Sunday afternoon, and just the conversation dinner. My dad's like, "So, is that Barstool job?" Just nonchalantly said, "I'm like, you never know, Dad."
What do people in your life say about that job being offered to you? Like, but we haven't asked that. Like, family.
Oh, they all
members.
think I'm an absolute moron. All of them.
Everyone in your house feels that way.
All the above. No, my wife understood.
What about your
I was staying
kids?
loyal.
They must be Barstool fans, kind of, no?
They know you and they know Dave from YouTube. Just the algorithm sometimes pops up. I don't think they don't know the Barstool in general. They don't know.
Yeah.
They know Jake Paul. They know Madden streamers, but they don't know. If there is there a Madden streamer at Barstool, they probably know him. That's what they watch.
Surprised they don't do more of that.
Smitty
Didn't work. I don't think. They couldn't get anyone.
Clemmer.
To catch on.
I mean, 95 Mariners.
I mean, some of these Madden things get millions of views.
Oh, it's crazy. Yeah. Why don't they?
Sketch. He's a Madden streamer.
Is Smitty been
They know
back?
Sketch. What's up, brother?
Has Smitty been back?
I haven't seen him.
Huh. Probably good, I guess. I mean, I hope he's doing okay. As I hope Mick's doing okay. Other people, I root for mental health. Others don't. So yeah, I'm not sure what to say about that. Right, Justin?
I hope Mick gets all the help he needs.
Do you think he will?
No.
You could help him. You could take him somewhere.
Nothing.
It's not my responsibility in life.
Well, but as a human, as somebody who cares about people.
Nope.
What if he's like, I need a place to stay
Nope. Sorry.
for the night?
Nope.
It's cold out there.
I apologize. There's other places to go.
Bubba's got extra room.
Yeah.
Make sure bedrooms Bubba have in that house his.
One.
What would you do if you stopped by your dad's house and he was grilling up some steak for Mick?
Be a great psychological thriller.
I'd have some issues with it.
But you'd be mad at your dad, not at Mick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where does Bill Trudell stand on all of this?
He hates Mick. He said there's a
He's
justice
not a Mick
yesterday.
guy. Hates Mick.
Are you just saying that?
No, like I'm
Well,
telling
think about it.
Yeah,
If you're Bill and Bubba, honestly,
I don't know if he knows enough about the scenario.
And you know you're dark secret. You've made so much money off these slaves,
That's fair.
profiting off the land, and now it's about to be exposed. Think of it. Now you have to hire people full time, pay them.
And the Mandingo fights and
Yes.
everything that goes with it. Yeah.
Bill Trudell loves those. I mean, right, Justin?
No.
Look at him.
There's one bit he cannot get behind.
I remember-
Mr. Bits is not.
I was with.
Just you think if you ask 100, I'm sorry, Mike, if you ask 100 Minna fans, does Bubba Trudell, obviously have to answer, as you said earlier, put a gun to my daughter's head,
Which was bizarre.
a little strange. 100. Justin's always very competitive with her, though, because she could take his job at any second. He knows that. Thought she was going to be the executive producer of the show.
That's true.
If Bubba has slaves, who would say yes to that?
0.
Right. So that's not, I
As
don't
a
think that's
joke,
true.
maybe 10.
I'm saying you have to be dead serious, though.
0.
Yes. But you think it's a gateway drug to bigger lies.
Yes.
Well, did you already hate him at that point he said that?
No.
I don't think Justin did.
I
yet.
believe that was the point where someone commented and said, like, no matter what Mick says, Justin will always still be a Mick maniac. And I quote tweeted that and said, today's a nice day to retire.
Wow.
Mick never drove, right? Or did he?
He did.
For a little bit.
That's when I asked the question.
Who was in shotgun?
Justin.
I was.
Oh, Mike was in the back. Were
That's
you
when
sleeping or no? Oh,
No,
so you read the thing.
I was when I was reading.
I like the
all
idea of Mick driving on that trip in the middle of it. Justin like taking a nap, and then Mick just pouring his heart out to Mike, and Mike has like headphones in or something, or he's just sleeping himself with his sunglasses on.
Just doesn't know.
Just confesses everything. Mike wakes back up. He's like, oh, boy. Oh, fuck it. You guys remember this HBO lineup from '97?
Those were the days, man.
Oh, the shit they have on now. These kids, these girls wearing these crop tops.
House of the Game of Thrones ruined everything.
These girls get pregnant before they get married. Men holding hands with men. Looks like I just broke. I just said everything here. All right, we'll do better help in a second. What do we have an idea? It's already Tuesday afternoon. What's Mut Stack right now for Friday? If you do Mut Stack right now,
I'm definitely going to react to
to Mick and Justin.
Yes, that's probably lead with that.
Would you be willing to host them on Mut Stack in some sort of podcast form?
I would mediator? I would do it on if Mick's podcast. I would sort of be a mediator on Mick's.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Too good for
like the referee.
Go ahead.
No, it'd be better for his brand, right? It would help him.
He'll do anything to stay off the network.
Let's not dirty the Mut Stack.
Please. Yes.
I've been on the network before.
Go ahead, continue. You definitely do what? React to what?
Well, the Hernandez thing tonight. If it's tied to DEI at all, you have to write about that.
I am curious. Like nobody talks about it. Like Gronk goes on everything. These guys go on everything. They tell jokes about it on the roast.
The roast, yeah.
But like, if somebody asked Belichick, like McAfee or Lombardi, like, hey, like, have you watched the show where you're like dancing around and then, like, did you say this to Hernandez? Did you say? Aren't you curious to hear what he has to say?
Yes, yeah. But he's never asked by McAfee, these guys.
Like, hey, like you were in a locker room with Kraft, according to the show, after Hernandez. Like, that didn't happen, right?
Well, it probably wouldn't be that interesting because he would probably just say like, Hollywood twist stuff and
yeah. I'm always amazed. I've said this, like the liberty that they have. Like I was talking about the Lakers series where they had Chick Hearn, like saying the N-word and stuff like that. It's like, well, there's no proof of that.
Terrible. Well, and that scene you're talking about in particular, last episode, Kraft and Belichick. If you go back and look, they took that dialogue from stories that have been written about their interactions back and forth.
But they make it seem like it happened 30 seconds ago, and they just tear into an empty locker room.
And he's screaming it for his assistant or whatever.
Yeah, and Kraft's doing this, and Belichick's doing that.
You're gonna make a statement. I would love Belichick. He never will, or even Kraft to react to it.
Yeah, I mean, we could, try and get Bob on. Justin, reach out to the Krafts. I want to get a comment. Well, tell them it's me. Reach out to the Krafts and say, "Hey, I'm on the show tonight. Talk about it tomorrow."
Okay.
See if they want to come on. I'm sure Fax will grill him over it. So, if Fax dies on a plane crash, what a useless death that is! Like flying to do the show.
Well, he gets to see tonight.
Why?
He gets to see tonight if he dies flying in here.
No. Oh, true. Yeah, if he doesn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like everyone's like, "Oh, I'm flying for work. I'm flying to see my family. I'm going to see my kid at college. I'm going to see Aaron Hernandez and do the Kirk Minahan show."
Yeah, that's big. That's
a big network.
That's bigger than anyone on that
big
plane.
get for you guys.
I suppose.
What if his last thing is doing the Kirk Minahan show though, and then the plane crashes? Yeah,
that's something.
No, they have to do a show. They have to do a show though. Like, I have to even mention them.
I don't think you really
but
do.
For his eulogy,
if a guy died a plane flight flying back after doing the show,
you don't have to do a whole show about it.
No, but I gotta do like a thing.
Not really even.
Would you open the show with it, or just kind of push it back?
I would do the Kirk Minahan. Like, oh, you seem like a nice guy.
All you have to do is a thing like, that's pretty crazy, huh? He was in here yesterday.
Like, Mutt's a full Mike's a full show if he dies, I suppose. Mutt's definitely a full show if he dies. But it's like
he's definitely.
Well, I've known him longer.
I suppose.
I've known him for 15 years.
I've been on the show longer.
What would I
say?
say
on me more than you, Mike. He respects you.
You have like what, 50 minutes? Is
I was literally about to say, what do you say about Mutt after 10 minutes? Yeah. What would I say?
I don't know. Probably get Carter on to eulogize me.
What? Why do they have your son on?
Bring him on. I don't know. It'd be a good guest.
It's terrible. It sucks that it would devolve into us being like, why didn't he take that job?
Yeah, what a loser.
Be shitting on me the entire time.
Fucking loser. I would, if you die, like even, let's say driving back, you get hit by a car or something.
Could happen.
Oddly, you swerve on the road. I don't know why you would. And then you hit another car. Can I write the Mut Stack for you, the last one?
How would I get you the password?
Yeah, who has the keys?
Oh, yeah, who has it right now? Just the case. Is it gone if you die? You don't have a backup? Somebody who just,
Yeah, like my emails would should be gone. I don't know.
You can't release. It's not the Friday one released ready to go.
No, it's not like I have not.
Go ahead.
You just talked about this movie. I can't think of his character. Michael Clayton. There are not 1,000 copies of the Mut Stack somewhere.
Fixer there.
Wait,
yes. Great movie.
Very good movie.
Great movie. That's a great movie. One of the best.
Very good beginning. One of the great beginnings to a movie. The first 10 minutes.
What are you watching right now to go to sleep?
Days of Thunder.
Oh. That's a lot of loud.
It's back on Xfinity.
It's a lot of loud driving around.
But you don't really have to pay attention to it. You just put the headphone, put the phone there, and it's pretty easy.
What's that, Justin?
Is this just a NASCAR movie with Tom Cruise?
Correct.
Days of Thunder, yes.
Remaking it.
Robert Duvall.
Yes. Yep. Carrie.
Not the remade one, the original.
Well, they haven't remade it, but they're talking about do a sequel with Cruise, which I don't know. Does anybody need to see that at this point?
Oh, make crazy money.
I don't think it will. Doesn't have the same Top Gun lore. Definitely not.
Also, NASCAR is nowhere near as popular as it was back then.
Well, Brad Pitt's making a big F1 movie this summer. The guy from Top Gun Maverick directed. It's coming out next summer.
Will Tom Cruise ever do a movie where he's a guy his age?
Nope. Or just like a movie that's like a regular movie anymore? No. Those days are over. Nope. No. Like Jerry Maguire is like an old agent.
Right.
He would do that. Yeah. He'd do like Jerry Maguire too.
Okay.
It's like all he's doing now. It's. I like the Mission Impossible series, but like the trailer came out yesterday and everyone's already deciding they're going to love it.
I was just going to ask, we're still waiting for the second part of this last
That's
one,
what
right?
this is. Well, they're calling it now the final.
It's no longer part 2.
Yeah, it's now the final Reckoning.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Yeah. Right.
And now they changed it to just Dead Reckoning, and this movie's called The Final.
But everyone wants to
I
say
missed
it's
the trailer.
awesome. They've already made up their minds before seeing it. I hope it's good.
Well, I think that about Gladiator. I think that's going to be awesome.
I think it's going to stink.
Got good reviews, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to stink.
And then the show that the Yellowstone guy's doing about oil with
John Hamm.
John Hamm. That looks good. I've decided that's going to be awesome.
He's in a movie called Judy. It's an American comedy.
Who
drama.
is? Judy Garland?
Tom Cruise.
When's that coming out? What?
They don't know yet, but it's a man who sees himself as the world's savior tries to stop the catastrophic.
Who directs it?
Okay. I don't think that's what I'm looking for.
Alejandro Gonzalez.
Yeah, Iratu. Is it that one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big director. He's doing that. Yeah, but he's doing that.
That sounds like an action movie, right? He's got to stop some cataclysmic event.
Oh, I don't know.
It's just a comedy drama film.
Yeah, it's like the guy who did The Revenant and stuff, and he did Birdman. So I mean, it's like a big one for him to do that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I have no idea if it'll be good or not, but yeah, we'll see.
He's Jack Sampson.
Does that help you out? Help you out, Mike? His name's Jack Sampson. Does that make things easier for you?
It does in a way that because I do think it's an action movie. That sounds like an action hero kind of guy. Jack Sampson.
Jesse Plemons is in it, and yeah, but so he's doing that, which is at least I'd like to see him just play like a regular guy.
That's what I was at. Yeah,
Be like a Few Good Men cruise, or that The Firm, like just a regular guy. But he's lost touch, so I don't think he's.
And he does look too. I guess it would be weird. He can't have like I'm trying to think of like Jack Nicholson doing like a comedy or something like that.
Yeah, although like he's in his 60s now.
That's what I mean. Like he's an older guy. He should be doing that stuff. But
he looked weird in those pictures a couple of years ago. Remember, he looked all bad at the Giants game. He looked like all fat.
Oh yeah.
So he could do it.
He was great in Tropic Thunder.
He was great in Tropic Thunder. Out of nowhere. Nothing like that before or after the last 40 years. So.
No, they talked about making a Les Grossman movie.
Yeah, I think that would have been.
They never did.
That was probably best for everybody. Yeah. That joke after like 15 minutes is like, okay, he's an asshole. I think.
And the character was kind of just Ari Gold.
Correct. BetterHelp sponsors the show. You go to BetterHelp.com/Kirk. You go online, get your therapy. How's your therapy going, Mutt?
Not going, just therapy.
I thought you were going for a while.
I'm not. No, I've never gone.
Oh.
Do you believe him, Justin?
I do.
You thought about it or no?
Definitely recently, yes.
Recently?
Yes.
Why recently?
The stress of life, of work.
What work?
Exactly.
Oh. You talk to a therapist about not working?
No, you start
the Patriots.
Your brain starts to think some weird
Here we
things.
go.
Yeah, Friday will be a good one for you.
Friday should be a good one for you, Justin.
Yeah, should be all right.
You guys like bump fists after a win before you sit down or no?
No.
Okay.
You go in person?
It's serious. Yes.
Is it it's in person?
Yes.
Okay.
But, most of the time.
Does it go Patriots right from the top?
No. Depends.
Okay.
I kind of
Mick and Patriots this week, I think.
Patriots.
Waste of time. You have to go into the office to talk about the Patriots with this asshole.
Then
for an hour.
I mean, he didn't even buy the trophy.
Steals your money.
That's true.
Someone else bought the trophy.
He should talk about that.
Will Mick come up this week?
Yes.
It will?
Yeah.
What's he going to say, do you think?
He's probably going to take my side.
How will you introduce that
Side.
conversation?
The conversation has been introduced.
Really?
So Mick's been brought up in therapy already.
In what way?
Mick's going to love that.
Imagine being a therapist listening to this.
Just talking
Like,
about
what kind of job do you have?
the situation and things like that.
What do you mean, slavery?
Yeah, stuff like that.
You say that, like the drinking and the slavery.
Yep.
What does he say?
He accused me of drinking and owning
My
slaves.
grandfather owned
My grandfather owned
slaves.
slaves. Where'd he do this? On Twitter.
What do you say?
Sometimes he says it's good to take a stand on certain
I think
things.
that's true. Yeah.
You don't have to. I understand that it might be, some people might think it's in the best interest to let bygones be bygones, but if there's a history of repeated offenses, it's perfectly fine for you to
It's a
stand
fair.
up for this.
It's a fair assessment.
Huh.
Finally,
When
this
he
guy's rolling up his shirt sleeves and doing some work.
He goes like this. First down. If he nails it. And the guy's like, you guys just died to talk about Christian Gonzalez. And he's like, oh yeah, you tried to kill yourself? Well, anyway.
Go with God and let those who cross you, whatever.
Guy's like 8-9, the bad AFC. Can we get in? Is that kind of conversation? How many games are they going to win this year, Justin?
6.
It's a good year for Mayo.
Yeah.
Especially the way it started, yeah.
6-11 is a good year for Mayo. You would have taken that, and you have a good quarterback, and your defense.
Well, that's the only thing that matters.
Right. I'm not saying Mayo's the answer, but he'll be back next year if they go 6-11.
And he's back. Okay.
Well, if they lose out, he might not be back.
He's back no matter what. Unless there's some scandal off the field.
Well, it depends if there's shit.
He's Kraft's guy. Stop.
And if there's team dysfunction, heavy team
off the
dysfunction.
field, but
even on the field, they don't like each other, that kind of thing.
They just beat Caleb Williams on the road. Team rallied around Mayo. They were cheering. He's safe. He's safe.
Ooh, you're saying he's safe. You're reporting he's safe.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Wow, okay. No matter what.
I mean,
what?
Could there be an Aaron Hernandez like thing that happens, Mike, and have him lose his job potentially? Potentially.
Wow.
Potentially.
BetterHelp.com/Kirk. Were you say, Mike, something or no?
And he made the right call putting Drake May in, it seems, which people criticized him
for sure.
Definitely his call.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Interesting.
But Justin's on everything today.
I'm going to be honest
Save
with you.
it for your therapist, asshole.
Mick coming up
Snap at me.
in Justin's therapy is probably a good start to the Mick comeback tour.
That's good for Mick.
Yeah,
That's great for Mick.
That was good for Mick.
I know. It's why I asked, Dave. Yeah. It's good for Mick.
Right. Is there something where Mick now does a bit where he pretends to be Justin's therapist and Christian plays Justin, they'd make a video of it?
It's not a bad idea.
Patriots outfit?
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea.
I could see that. Who's worse, Mick or Christian? Is Christian pulling the strings, Justin?
No, Christian is an enabler.
Oh.
Have you ever given thought to teaming up with Al?
He hates Mick.
Mick's
although Al probably piled on you at some point, I'm guessing. No?
No.
No, he didn't pile on you? Or?
No, I have no thought to
you don't like
teaming
Al?
up on Al. No.
You don't like Al?
Not.
How about the nephew?
Nephew's probably fine.
Okay. Yo, I bet you think he's fine. Right?
Ooh, the ultimate revenge, Justin.
You want to get him, Justin. Not just the tip of the steak tip this time.
Innocence stolen.
See, Mick can play along with that. But when Justin, something about Justin, he just doesn't, these guys just, they butt heads.
Yeah.
I don't know. Will it be a conclusion this month or no?
Yeah, the conclusion, well, no, the continuation will be Mick now does a beyond average, talks about it, and then comes in. Just the process repeats itself.
Justin said he'll do it.
Is that a conclusion?
No.
I will referee a Q&A or some sort of meeting of the minds between the two.
I think you do need
I
one.
moderate.
I actually think
you put on a referee's outfit.
I will referee jersey, a black hat, and I'll bring a whistle, and I'll bring 2 challenge flags, Mike. And I'll be able to use 2 per.
I think you'll be the referee, but I think you're the wrong guy. I think
You
the
wanna
right
do
guy is right there. Dave Cullinane.
Oh, interesting.
You can wear my referee shirt if you
Friend of
want to.
Mick's, friend of Justin's.
I think Dave might be biased towards Mick.
No, but I think you might need that a little bit.
I'm way more unbiased than Dave, though.
You hate Mick.
No, I don't.
You mocked him at Papagino's.
No,
mocked
again,
him. Like Trump
no
making
video
fun of that
of
reporter.
There's no video.
Right? It was unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, like, it got, by the way, got no laughs either.
No. Oh, the place, for the record, I was pointing out, though, I tried to pass in the basketball.
Even just at that
fell
point,
out of bounds.
Just at that point, I think
fell out of bounds.
You were Team Mick at that point, right, Justin?
Yes, that was before Mick quit the basketball team.
Yeah. Well, he was going through physical illness.
He did coach a game.
He did, which
We
I
didn't
wasn't,
win, but he
which
did
I
okay.
wasn't there for. It's a competitive game, though.
That was the game I
Scored a
scored.
bunch of points.
Huh?
That was the game I scored in.
I had 10 points.
What a moment that is right now.
Mick got the most out of me.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. You had 10 points in that game?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm a Mutt guy.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, there you go. I'm a Mick guy. Emma, just can you be both or no?
Yes, yes.
Sure.
Yes.
I don't know. This has become
It's
a
not
holy
chocolate
war.
vanilla. No, you can.
Can you, Justin?
What are we
or no?
You can also do chocolate and vanilla. That's
Jesus, Justin, take it easy, man.
Not a guffaw. Nothing.
I guess you've never seen soft
Not a
serve,
guffaw.
asshole.
I never liked that chocolate vanilla strawberry one that was in the same thing.
No, because
I
I
like
strawberry
that.
gets into the chocolate. What?
Exactly.
I don't like. You don't like strawberry. You said
No.
I'm with you.
Briars made the best one. That was a great.
You're with me, Justin.
I agree.
We're together on
bad
this
take.
one.
Neapolitan sucks.
It's a bad take.
Yes, you like that.
Loved it. Briars had it in the black
Oh.
carton. Flip it
Why
open.
not just get the fucking strawberry then?
Because you get a little bit of all 3, and you can mix it up in a bowl with a nice little sundae.
Strawberry ice cream is. You can tweet. I'll save this for your tweet later because I know you're doing one of these every day now to get to farm some engagement. Strawberry ice cream is the worst ice cream in the world.
Okay, you can tweet that out. Go for it.
No, I think you will. Seriously,
Not my opinion.
Why'd you do it every day? Like, hey fam, at like 1 o'clock. Like, what do we think of strawberry ice cream?
Hey fam would be a great.
Hey fam with Mutt would be a great daily Mutt thing.
Hey fam.
Video, like, hey, up. I guess I'm the only one who likes strawberry ice cream. What's your favorite ice cream? Smash and hit the bottom, right? Just let us know what you like.
That's what they do.
Cranberry sauce out of the can or homemade?
Yeah, right.
Oh, that'll be good for next week.
Listen, this Fairlife chocolate milk's the best. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'll tell you, you said you were an idiot on that. The commissioner, Jeff D. Lowe.
Oh, great. I'm sure
Idiot.
Jeff.
He used that
I'm
word?
sure Jeff's a
Yes,
great.
said you were a moron about it.
Wow.
Fairlife
Colorful.
chocolate
Because
milk.
I like chocolate milk.
Fairlife specifically, he said.
Okay, well I'll tell you who disagrees with
ahead.
Jeff. Stephen Glosser DM me.
That's not a great comeback.
Did I open the DM? No, but it says
maybe the
you're 100%
limpest
correct.
dick comeback.
That is a 20 thread back and
Still
forth.
mortal
right there.
enemies. No, I still haven't opened it. No.
Oh, Jesus.
I like Fairlife chocolate milks. Sorry.
It's a little too. It's not chocolatey
Delicious?
enough.
Yeah, you're right.
It's like Harry does it himself, with the
Hershey's?
and it's like half the fucking cup.
That's what we do when we were kids.
Is
I
it
know.
syrup or powder?
Syrup.
Okay.
That's the only way
powder.
to do it.
Is it Nesquik?
You mean powder like the? No,
Yeah.
it's the Hershey one. Yeah, you don't like that one, Mike.
I don't remember loving. I prefer the syrup if I'm going Hershey's. I think.
Yeah.
Boy, there you go.
Yeah.
What's a good Mike Andy Rooney name? I'm trying to think. You should do one of those now on. You should just do it in
You ever notice?
Yeah. All right. We did all the reads. Okay, so tonight, 8:00, Capitol Theater. We're back. Last time we were there was the semifinal win, or the win that got us in the semifinals at the trivia, right?
Yes.
Which was a great win over Frank and Nikki and KB. But tonight, it's the finale of American Sports Story. Was
Yes.
Yep.
Aaron Hernandez. And I see some of these names in this list, and I can't wait to see them tonight.
Like who?
It's going to be
Who
unbelievable.
are you excited to see the most?
Oh, boy. I had to pick.
You get 2 days of facts. That's big.
It's true. I mean, Shamit Sheriff's going to be there. It's exciting. Joe Crack and Joe Crack 2 are both
Would you like to
gonna
know
be there.
Shamit Sheriff's caller name?
Sure.
Dan
Oh, no.
in Newton.
Okay.
Oh boy.
What's up, Mush?
That's a mush. Bobby the Elf. I'm always excited to see him. Like Henry Hill going through the list of people at the bar. There's Bobby the Elf, Mikey Grabbags, Timothy Facts. You can do that. Which Mike's not gonna like. I watched Goodfellas with Harry.
Yeah.
Loved it.
It's back on Xfinity. I watched it a couple times last couple weeks.
It's
a couple times in the last.
Yeah.
I decided to bump it up.
Some nights I've been sleeping, Mike. Some stuff going on at
Oh,
home.
all right.
It's a nice movie to watch.
All right.
I've bumped it up. It's always in the mix. It's my favorite movie of all time.
It's in the top 5, and it is a Christmas movie for sure.
Goodfellas?
Yeah.
How do you
Say, Hey, fam.
That's the fam. Yeah.
Hey, fam.
Hey, fam. I gotta say that.
You know what you should do? Ask if Die Hard's a Christmas movie. People love that.
That's really
What
interesting.
What an interesting topic.
It makes me think of Christmas. A bunch of Christmas scenes in there.
It's not.
Pete Rose be in the whole.
I don't want to do this much. It's not a Christmas movie.
I consider it.
You got the biggest tree though. The most expensive tree there is. De Niro is so great in Goodfellas. It's fucking unbelievable. It's fucking unbelievable how great he is. He's also first billed in Goodfellas, although it's Henry Hill's movie. But it is my favorite scene in Goodfellas is the scene where Paul Sorvino and De Niro go in there and they tell me I have to go back. It's the three of them talking.
To his wife?
My favorites. I watch that scene on YouTube twice a week.
Really?
Twice a week, yeah. Yeah. The two of them commiserating.
What do you do?
I can't have it, Henry. I can't have it. I can't have it. You gotta go back. Paul Sorvino's so great. What are you gonna do? You're not gonna get a divorce. We're not in LA. Oh, it's so fucking great. That movie's literally 100 out of 100. There's not. And I texted this, Mike. You'll like this. You've probably been paying attention. Chris Clemmer is slowly making his way through the top 100 films in the 1990s. We're at I texted him the other day. Oh, he's doing his show now, right?
I believe so.
How are we not done with that list yet?
He's busy doing Death a Day.
Yeah, he's got to get those hats, too.
John Robinson.
Yeah, but the list doesn't stop.
Purple
Going
hats?
to a movie every day is a tough task.
I said to myself, if you don't have Goodfellas #1, you're a fucking idiot, basically.
Yeah.
And I think it's down to him to Shawshank, Pulp Fiction, and Goodfellas.
That is a controversial list.
Pulp Fiction would not be in my conversation.
And he said to me, let me see if I get the, wouldn't be your conversation.
No, for a top 2? No.
For the 90s?
No.
It should definitely be the conversation.
For me, no. It's fine.
What would be number 2 when you listen to films from the 90s?
The other two are clearly in the conversation.
What would be number 3 on your list? I'd love to see
I'd have to
your
look
top
at a list
100
for movies
Pulp
in the
Fiction.
90s.
You can't really think of another movie from the 90s, can you?
Top Gun.
That's in the 80s.
Felt like the 90s to me.
That's a good enough reason.
It really did.
It actually has maybe the most 80s feel of any
You know
movie.
what, Mike? Save that for your fucking show, okay? BlindMike.net. Get to 10,000 subs on YouTube. Smash that button.
Clemmer said to me, he's like, I gotta sit down and watch all 3 movies again before I make the final decision.
Oh, he hasn't decided yet.
No, he's gonna have a little Clemmer film festival.
Oh wow, I like
the idea that he's watching like he sees a scene in Goodfellas, he's like shakes his head -0.5 point. Like, nope, not happening.
That should be the electric chair.
I said to him, you should absolutely stream that.
Yeah.
Just Clemmer sitting there watching the movies.
Taking notes.
Is there one of those extended versions of that where they show you the scenes they cut from it that would have been really bad in the movie? Because I can't think of something I want to cut from Goodfellas.
No, but I said I love Pulp Fiction. I saw Pulp Fiction 4 times in the theater. I don't love the second act. Tarantino didn't write the Bruce Willis part. It's fine. But I like the stuff with Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson way more.
Sure.
Way. First act, third act, all day long. And also famously, Winston Wolfe doesn't do anything.
Well, he
just
solves problems.
Yeah, he just shows up. He's like, yeah, clean the
Barely
car.
clean, makes them clean.
yeah, like it doesn't really work. But I like the third act, and I love the first act of that movie. So, but I would go those 3 movies. I would go Goodfellas, Pulp Fiction, Shawshank. But I love all 3. So, yeah. But Clemmer doesn't know yet. He doesn't know yet.
I think part of him does, even if he doesn't want to admit it.
I like to think he puts that hat away though, and he sits down, like you see it. Plugs in his like for the next 10 hours, just me and you. He's got his notebook out.
Yeah, he erases his memory. He's like, it's as if I've never seen these films.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's left, but I know last week was Office Space in the top 10, which I think is a little high. But
it's a good movie though.
That's why you sparking debate. Sparking debate. That's what it should be called. All right, go to mutstack.com. Go subscribe right now.
Free, yeah.
It's gonna be free forever.
Feels like a show.
Nah, I think that's part of the conversation for 2025. I think the Friday 4-pack will always be free, but
take a mic from them and the fans.
No,
Dave.
I think
no.
I think there's
What do you
chance
think
for
of that,
expansion in the new year. That is,
He's got to monetize this thing. He does.
It's about time.
And if advertising isn't doing it, that's the only option.
Oof, no kidding. How much would you charge right now? If you had to charge for Mutstack right now, what would you charge?
$4.99 a month or $50 for the year, is my guess.
Dave,
too much, Dave? That's it.
You need some.
No, it'd be expanded. Like there would be whether it's. Again, it's in discussions right now, but would there be a weekly podcast, a bi-weekly podcast behind the paywall?
To me, $4.99 for the year feels strong.
For the year?
Yeah.
For a month.
Okay, well, there you go.
Oh, my God, really? A month? Jesus. Huh?
But no, the Friday 4-pack would never
You
cost
got to
anything.
get Dave True or False.
Yes.
If Mutt charges $4.99 a month, God bless him. You got to give me more than once a week.
You
for $5.
You're not listening, which is fine.
Well, it's boring. What?
I said we'd expand. There'd be subscriber-only things you're paying for, whether it's a weekly podcast, a twice-a-week podcast.
No one wants that podcast.
Some sort.
Nobody wants it. You're right.
Why?
$4.99 a month, you can have a podcast with
why
Wayne
I gotta
Dickerson?
talking by yourself.
I got to figure out if there is a way to
I can't
make
figure
it
that
worth.
out. No. I mean, unless you do
Make
something
it worth people's
remarkable.
money.
It have to be daily for $4.99.
It possibly would be. All behind a paywall, yes.
What did you think of my idea yesterday? You and Montante, 2 minutes every day.
I thought I was a good one to Gen Zone on Sunday. He never reached out.
Well, you're not. You're
Neither
not.
do you.
Who's his partner?
It's his Jimmy? Chris? I don't know.
Greg? What's his name?
James.
Yeah, you're not. You know.
I forget. Yeah.
What is it?
We've been texting back and forth with Mike.
You have been with Montante? Montante's on the road right now, right?
Yes.
Feeling the wind of his hair.
That rental car. What did he get? Do we know?
I know Jeff told him to get a...
Charlie.
Huh?
It's Charlie.
Thank you. Told him to get like what's that called? Toro? Is that the
the car rental thing?
Yeah, which I've done.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
You just get like a nice car. Just go crazy.
Yeah, it's relatively affordable.
It's close enough to like a rental thing. If you get a nice one, go. If you're gonna drive around for 1,500 miles, might as well do it in style.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I agree.
Don't you think, Justin?
Yeah.
Good. How you feeling? Okay.
I feel fine.
Zit is expanding.
I know, it's big. I want to touch it.
Got some
Got
friends.
nothing to do with stress.
A lot of friends.
What does the podcast of them two coming together accomplish?
Who?
Justin and Mick.
It will accomplish nothing.
That's what I
Nothing.
mean. So
It's
what's
content
the,
for us to react to, Dave.
So why would you not want him to do it on the show? Like just get Mick.
Because I don't think Mick will do
Mick
it
didn't
here.
do it.
I don't think Mick will do it here. I think something about this room he doesn't want to do it. I mean, but you put him in the dungeon. In the beyond
But is there a
zone.
dungeon anymore, though? Where does he
You
do
put him
beyond?
in. You put him in his parents, rather his friend's house. then it's on. I think he's got the dog there, intimidating. Right. Mixed world. Yeah.
I would only ask that it's live and that it's in person.
Why do you want it to be live?
Because I think it should be live.
He's worried about being edited, right?
Yes.
That's reasonable. I think if you're about
What if he's not in charge of editing it? What if Dave edits this one?
I just
no, that's reason. I don't think Mick's going to agree to it, but we call Mick now. See if he agrees to it.
Will he appear? Will he answer the phone?
No.
He said
He's going to pretend like Mutt that he's not around.
Yeah. Well, not even
back
pretend. He
yesterday.
just said he won't be on the show.
I called back 2 minutes later. I was the only guy who could get on the phone yesterday.
Oh, shit. Jesus.
Coleman called.
That's true.
Two unemployed losers.
Haircut. Planning for my haircut.
Please leave your message.
It's not good, Dave. Is he blocking you, Dave?
I would try again. Sometimes when it goes right to voicemail, you
They
need
might
another
not
try.
have it on Do Not Disturb. Try it again.
Oh, try it again.
I didn't realize how long it would take. I apologize.
Please leave your message for 7.
Just kidding.
Complete
Jesus
fuck you,
Christ.
Mike. Block Dave.
I got it.
Jesus, leave him alone. Well, that's fine. If he doesn't want to do it, of course, that's his prerogative. But Justin's made the offer, right, magnanimously. You'll go there.
Yep.
It has to be live and not edited.
Just live. Yeah.
Live, right? You're live. Yeah, I think that's not unreasonable. No,
No, and if you need someone to moderate, I will moderate.
you will not moderate that, Dave. It seems like you don't want a piece of it.
No, I would moderate it if you want me.
You think Dave would be better for that? That's
I
fine. I'll
think
step
he's
away.
calmer. Like I think
I'll get you the
he's-
referee jersey.
I think you're pro Justin.
Yeah, because I know what Justin is. I still don't know what. Am I getting Coach Mick or am I getting beyond
Right.
average Mick?
Right. So
I don't know.
We'll see. My guess is going to
I'll
happen
watch it.
on with Justin won't be there. It'll be 9:30 on a Friday, and it'll be John from Scranton, Menners, and Mick is my guess. And Montante in his car driving somewhere in Minnesota, screaming. It's probably what's going to happen. But whatever. Mick's always welcome here, right, guys? Right, Justin?
Of course.
You'll be nice to him, right, in the future?
I mean, I'm not going to be fake.
Attaboy.
Nice.
I tell you what, man, that fucking therapist, not just football. Well, football is life. Maybe that's what he's thinking, you know?
Oh, that's an interesting way to approach it. Like Tim Walls.
Like a good defense, got to take a stand.
Yeah.
By the way, Jerry thought, if there was a Republican Tim Walls, vice presidential candidate, who pretended to be a football coach, Jerry would be sucking that guy off. You know what Jerry felt about like football was like life.
It's going to teach his men.
Yes.
Every kid gets to play. You
Everyone
don't
gets
get
to
it.
play. It doesn't matter if you're retarded or not. You play.
Kid can suck. He's on the roster.
Yeah, he's concussions. Who cares? Toughens you up. Rung the bell.
Is your son's name Bennett after Bennett Amalu from that movie?
Is that what he said?
Yes.
He asked you that?
Yes.
Strange question.
The conversation was not recent, I'm guessing.
I called him yesterday at 11 to talk about Veterans Day. He didn't answer.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's the thing. All right. All right. So we're back tomorrow with Facts' debut here, right?
Yes.
Correct. This is a big Manners booking day tomorrow, no?
Yes.
Huge.
And Ted
Yeah,
Sellers.
Ted Sellers is never in there.
Well, one out of the two. Give him that. And then back. So then I'm gone for the rest of the week. I'm in New York. And we're back next week. Who the hell knows? Tonight, we'll be a lot to react to tomorrow, I suspect. Or maybe, who knows? It could be nothing or it could be madness. That's what I like out there, you know? Who knows? Some 10 hours from now, what will be going on. We'll be at the Capitol Theater. We'll talk to you more. Goodbye.